I'm going right into the stream today because I have a special guest. He's parking. This is Los Angeles, a city of parking. I have a special guest, a chair. Welcome, chair. Earl is coming very soon. He's walking now. I'm not. you can come in anytime.
I'm true. Hi, everyone.
Earl. So since I knew you were going to be here, so I have this karaoke mic, and recently a friend of mine, because of my birthday, gifted me another one. So I have two. So if you need to sing at any point.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh. It echoes.
Yeah.
It's its own speaker.
Yeah, it is. So,
this is incredible.
Yeah. So I can be echoed too.
Fly me
Is this too
to
loud?
the moon and let me sail among the stars.
Is that public domain? That's public domain.
It's got, isn't it? No? Is it Frank Sinatra? I don't know. It's an Evangelion.
I don't care. Yeah, let's just block that part of it.
It's the one true ending song. Fight me. Anyway. But yes, I feel very much. And we're watching Lord Sakai as he takes back Tsushima Island. I love this. Keep it with the green screen. And now I just feel like a floating head as we do floating head commentary. I love this so much.
All right, well.
Oh, I gotta listen to what's going on. I can't hear what's happening.
I'm the.
How far are we?
I did some of the side quests, and now I'm off to Kenji and Ryuzo.
Oh, Kenji and Ryuzo. Both of them scoundrels. One is much more adorable than the other. One is an endearing type of scoundrel. The other one just makes you want to shake your fists. Oh, ignoring the standoff completely. Saying, big nope to those Mongols. Here comes Lord Sakai, coming through the forest, gathering some bamboo.
Man, you know, this is a lot of pressure.
And he's coming around the bend.
Because usually the announcer is not right next to
It's true. Although now I just feel like I need to do more like floaty head things. Like maybe this is Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Norio has come back as a ghost. Wait, does that mean Norio's dead? Wait, no, he's just meditating very hard. He's trapped between realms.
Where I feel like I'm going in circles.
Follow the wind.
I know, and I follow the wind in a circle.
Follow the wind.
See, I feel so much pressure that I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. The announcer's gonna announce.
The announcer's gonna start talking shit about what's going on. Mr.
So here, oh, it's right there.
Lord Sakai appears to be slightly drunk. At least he hasn't engaged in any animal abuse yet.
Taka's counting on us.
Oh yes, they.
Beautiful
I
smile.
love the kid, but this is too dangerous. It will never work.
The graphics are better within the scenes, right?
I think everything's better.
Yeah,
like everything's like finer.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
I think the lighting is way more. The lighting's noticeably like,
Standing merchant, renowned
I don't know.
city brewer.
It feels more
Best
dynamic.
swimmer
Yeah.
on the island. That's why he's going to help us rescue my brother from Azamo Bay.
That town's a fortress.
I also like imagining that,
and
and I know we haven't
Or
seen
single delivery
Sumali's new
also.
show yet, but I feel like her and Yuna are probably really similar.
Discuss the plan on the move.
Let's have a drink.
And so now she's gonna start talking to us about like ancient artifacts, like from,
Now,
and start being like, we need to unlock the mystery.
Now.
And now so that's actually Ghost of Tsushima too, you guys. It's like Indiana Jones, but Sumali decides that she's going to take us on an even more ancient expedition of even older
Mongols won't
Japan.
search it?
We're back in time.
We're going back in time after having already gone back in
Oh,
time.
my Dars. Dars, Mogul, give a Dars now.
You've been doing business with the enemy.
I keep
Bad.
How do you know Mongolian, Kenji?
Osei, you sure you want to go through with this?
anything for Taka.
Hey, do I go in? Go in.
How
Go in.
bad is the
Oh, wait,
occupation
don't.
in Oslo?
No, you're
A
just
few
creeping.
people fought back. The ones left alive are prisoners
Oh.
or slaves.
But you never saw Taka?
No.
I love how we can still see how much
Someone's been
resolve
working
Jin
towards
has
the past few days.
through my body.
How long have you two known each other?
Since I was too young to know better.
I was just starting to brew sake. Sold Yuna my first batch.
Dang.
Tasted like fish,
Three.
but it was cheap.
3
For a
resolve.
while, I tried to get Taka's help selling it.
5 kunai.
Turned out he was too soft.
People told him sob stories.
Oh, I believe the
and he'd give
controller
them
is
sake,
uh
free of charge.
acting up a little bit.
Oh?
It's kind of automatically going into. It's pushing it.
Mongols.
I mean, I can live with it.
Where's
You
it
two
going?
better get in the car.
There aren't many. I can handle them.
No, Jin.
It goes into
Taka
the,
is
you know,
so
the
close.
Oh, the push. Wait, without the
push.
tap?
Alright.
Or are you?
thing, or maybe because I haven't really been touching it. Yeah, see, it does that. I mean, I could just look at it.
Let's give it a. Let's give. I think it also just needs. I think we just need to warm it up a little.
Yeah.
I've never seen them this far out here. Dars! Dars for Azamo Bay!
Dars!
Dars.
Hurry up!
Delicious dars.
Dars. Chocolate.
Chocolate dars.
All that screaming.
Doesn't matter, keep it.
Is it
Taka's going.
dars miruku?
Brothers are skilled blacksmiths.
Miruku desu.
They won't treat him like that.
Oh, is that why? Is Dars milk? Is
Yeah.
that milk chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they have different kinds. Because there's white, and then there's the. Isn't there one with like strawberry?
Wait, what language is milk? Is that Dars? Is it? 'Cause
No,
that's
it's written in Japanese on the bar, isn't it? Is it miruku?
Oh yeah. I thought you meant that Dars meant milk.
No.
I was like, is there a connection with the Mongolian Dars?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. I was trying to
Booze, milky booze.
milky booze.
Milky booze. Milky. Is that Bailey's? Bailey's is milky booze.
Baileys.
You like Bailey's?
Somebody
I'm all great. Now that I'm just a floating head, I'm all great.
Especially
like
with the
Dars?
lantern and the... No.
I know there's a little lantern underneath me. Or
Oh man, I already did the scary mission. Oh, that's too bad. That would have been perfect for this.
Lord Sakai.
I want to
Genji.
time the scary missions. Maybe I'll do all scary missions only on Halloween.
Ooh.
We need a vantage point to scout ahead.
This way.
Remember,
I
go
love
along.
this so much.
Just quietly.
Who got this for you?
My friend Wayne.
Wayne, you're a genius.
By the gate.
Jeez, where did you get this?
He's the
Wayne, I need to get me one of
He's
these.
in charge. Slay.
charge.
He's
Dars.
inspecting the prisoners like they're
Those
horses.
darts are in charge.
Lead us to Taka.
Follow him.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna post these.
Mm,
In case they didn't get
where?
posted, I'm gonna post pictures of the controllers so we. Oh, there's also some super cute details that we did not.
Oh
Get
shit.
to see,
Oh, better get there. Better get there.
but we'll point them out. We'll point them out later. All right, I just put up a bunch of pictures of
Of the controller.
controllers up close
Some.
in the Discord. For all of you that aren't on the Discord, you should probably get in there and check them out.
Taka's probably fine. He wouldn't
Can
try to
assassinate so
Get him.
easily.
No, but you can't. You can't.
know.
Don't get detected. This is the anti-detective. You're in
Anti-assassin.
the shadows.
Right. Just. This is where we stand by and watch.
We will. Sorry, I just feel like this.
That was a good one.
I know. Guys, can I do a voice in Legends, please?
But you need
We
to.
will.
But you need to come up with your own. What if Norio was a Legends character? What kind of stuff he would say?
Burn them all.
Wait, but you have to say it in your.
Destroy them. But also, I have to like make it, but then make it sound all altered.
Yeah, altered. Okay, burn them all. So he's like a fire guy.
Maybe. Yeah, probably.
Well, he would have a naginata.
Yeah. A fiery naginata. A naginata on fire. A fire ginata.
We just have one character who does all the magic. Just he has fire and ice and wind.
Wind. Mage class. We're slowly just like, hey, what if we had magic?
What if we had magic?
What if good guys have magic too? What if not just bad guys have magic?
Instead of naginata, he just has a staff.
Yes.
It's like what? What's happened? To
It's a
Legends?
staff, but then like the blade part is an element. So it can be like a fire naginata or a ice naginata. Oh, y'all, I've thought about all sorts of things. I've spent way too much time thinking about shit like this.
I think. Well, I'll save this story for later. But
Story.
well, maybe I could. I'll share a little bit because I think that now that the game is out, I could talk a little bit.
Yeah.
If Sucker Punch people are here, I'm going to make.
Don't be mad at us.
But I think it's a natural.
It's full of Mongols.
Oh, do I have to do some killing now?
I think you have to go that, guys.
Yeah.
No fun.
And then it's the getting past they're all watching that area, so you've got to get behind the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how I feel like that's literally from my just like, oh yeah, what mission are we doing? Oh yeah, this is what we have to do. We've done this mission so many times. He's lived this mission. Get him on. In the shadows.
I can't believe I
In
got.
the shadows.
I can't believe I got through that. I should not have got through that.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
What? Who?
Ooh,
didn't see
there were no golds. That was all white. Those were all little white question marks.
Oh, I got far enough though. That's good.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
It just pushed us over the edge. Like, I just pushed him over.
I'm not gonna give any specific stories, but what I was gonna say is that the beginning of Director's Cut was a bit of a struggle for me, just because I've known the game so much and I've known the fans and their fan theories and all that stuff. I feel like I've known too much. And so I have too many opinions.
He knows too much.
And I have a lot of opinions, right?
It's true. It's
and
true.
ideas. And I'm such a collaborator that I have so many ideas. So there's a lot of ideas that I threw out there that did not work.
But they appreciate your enthusiasm.
Yes.
And they are very, very glad that you're part of the team.
Yeah.
This is Lord Sakai.
That's pretty much what I wanted to say.
I need you to trust me.
Taka, you gotta trust me.
That's a trustworthy voice and face.
You gotta trust him.
Maybe we'll one day have Eddie on our show.
That would be great. When he stops being really famous.
Which we don't want.
No, we don't want that. We just want him to have like the perfect lull between projects that allows him to just come on here for a little bit, talk a little shit, hang out.
They'll kill us. We need to hide.
Have everybody be like, "Oh my God, it's Taka!" And then they can go on. He can go on
For us at the crossroads.
being
If
handsome
he needs
sitcom
to
dad.
lie.
This is where, yeah. Okay. I was like, is this the right way? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it does kind of. I think, Brian had the same issue, I think, with this.
Oh yeah.
the
Was he
controller.
having a little bit of a
Yeah, and I think it was this. It was the
the touchpad?
touchpad.
Oh.
So the reason why I keep going into whisper mode is I think it's the controller.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a fix to that.
Maybe
or-
we'll have to contact.
But I'll
Dr.
keep trying.
Tsushima.
Yeah, maybe. If there is a fix. But yeah, all this to say, like when you're a fan, you have all these fan theories and things that fans want the story to go to, and I'm a fan now, and we can't have.
We're fans. We're no longer welcome to.
Just acting.
We're not just actors anymore. We're fans of the game now, and so Sucker Punch is like,
Oh, they have
they've been
points
tainted.
of view. They have,
They've been tainted. They're no longer innocent, beautiful cherubs. Now they have thoughts about their characters.
and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Or it's not that sometimes it doesn't. It just doesn't work. Or
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work.
especially because it's a game, and it's an open world game.
Yeah.
It's a very
Horses.
You know,
They're coming for
stories
us.
have to
Get in
be
the tall grass and
very
stay down.
specifically
Yeah.
told.
But I think at the same time, one thing that I will say is that, like,
It's Kenji.
one thing in our court, and
But we can't
credit
go back
is
to my place. It's
we
called
are
the
storytellers.
We should
Like,
go.
yes, we are
have to
often
put
the
some distance
vessel
between us
for
and
the
the
story
movie.
to transmit, but also, like, we tell stories enough that we understand how structure and, essentials and how to make stories.
Haven't seen a Mongol since dawn. I think we're clear.
We need to figure out where to go next.
Oh, I did just feel like Ruby Rod right now. That made me feel like Ruby Rod.
Everyone alright?
I could use a drink and some sleep.
Sorry.
I can help.
But
you
yeah,
out,
like,
though.
I think that it's and I'm super grateful, and I feel like Dice, I'm sure we agree
First
that,
time in days I haven't
and yes,
seen
not
anyone
often,
want to
not all the time our ideas are used, but sometimes
My lord,
our contributions make really good impacts and help
I owe Yuna my life.
shape things, which
We
is
have
super
something in
exciting.
common.
And that's what art making's all about. Collaboration. Yeah.
Are there any some?
I feel so weird. Every time I look over, I'm just like,
Hiding all night.
I'm floating around.
Komatsu is just over that ridge.
They have a forge. One of the best on the
BMAC
island.
place
asked,
to make
"Do you
tools.
guys have theories?
Maybe
Do you
something
guys
we
have
could jam over the
theories
walls of
without
Castle Canada.
no
What do
spoilers?"
you say, Taka?
But I feel like our story is
I'll
pretty
do anything
straightforward.
for
It doesn't really
Yeah.
need theories. There's no like
Taka,
Well, I mean, also, like,
big hidden
some rest.
secrets.
yeah, also, I just, seeing as though it's a game that's based off of an actual historical
I
event,
have my brother back.
and
he's shaken up.
another actual historical event occurs
He's-
a few years
Food and
after.
rest. He'll be fine.
I don't know, call me crazy. But, yeah, there's a lot of things where you're just like, yes, elementary.
Going to
That
save
makes
him.
logical sense.
and make their captors.
So,
Good.
I feel like my theories are all just
Right for Komatsu Forge. I'll join you when I can.
more about that
Jim?
than anything else.
What are your thoughts, chats?
Yeah.
Lucarios, you have thoughts? What are
Everyone's
your
got.
thoughts?
Oh, we know they got thoughts.
But don't talk about Iki though. I guess.
Not Iki.
Then yeah, maybe not.
Well, also because
Let's talk about the original.
Iki's
Dang it. We'll save that for later. We'll save Iki for later. At least.
saved the Iki for later.
Let's talk about it. No. Let's don't. Let's talk about it. But no. Okay. So this has been interesting. Like, what is the most important thing? And for me, it's the samurai stuff.
You got the roll.
I want the mounted strike.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, parry, delay, quick, and I never really used this.
I never used the delayed strike. I probably should.
It's probably something.
Like it's probably that's probably the one of the
Secret.
steps that's keeping us from being true quos in Legends.
Yeah.
Because it's like a fake move. Like it's a you're able to give a little and then they'll flinch and then you get a back afterwards. You're meant to you're drawing the enemy's attack. It could be considered what would be known as a feint.
But do they go? The enemies don't really go for feints, do they? Maybe they
I don't know. Sometimes, I mean, they're supposed to be. I go for fate sometimes. So I feel like it's just like.
But yeah, so far I've been playing on hard, and it hasn't been very hard.
Oh
Now
yeah.
that I say that, I'm gonna die probably, but
Are you saying that you should have started on?
oh wow, I played on lethal so many times. It's
true.
like
I think
it's fine.
like once you like, I feel like the first 10 hours or so of ratcheting into lethal, you're just like, oh my god, and then eventually you sort of get used to it. But I also feel like there's a way of like, I fight a lot quicker in lethal.
Yeah.
Like I try to just be like, huh, and then done. You know?
Also, I die a lot, and
Well, true.
so
But like with not lethal, any level that's not lethal, it's like, oh, I could draw this out. I could draw this out real long. I could draw this out real long and probably, oh look, a murmuration.
one thing I noticed, I think I could be wrong.
Beautiful
I think
murmuration.
there have been more birds. More
I think there's more
different
just
kinds,
every,
like that,
like
blue bird,
particles,
maybe. Particles,
like just like
I could be wrong.
ambient, atmospheric schmutz, like debris, detritus, wonderful, like ashes and petals and rain and all this stuff. I feel like or maybe I'm just noticing more of it in this version.
Yeah.
But it's just like, whoa.
Is there a favorite weapon that you guys always use? I use the kunai and sticky bomb.
Looks like more bodies up ahead.
Yes, I am going to play Iki next week.
I'm a habitual sticky bomber.
What do I think I use? Well, I only have kunai right now. I like to save a lot of the sword
Trying to get away
stuff.
from his
I'm
attackers.
fighting mostly as a samurai, I've realized. And I don't even like the standoffs, because I want to kill them all with my techniques
Oh.
rather than just a standoff. Oh, here's a scene I like.
That's a
I
good
mean, I
scene.
like all the scenes. It's a good scene.
Who's that? Who's that boy? It's a Leonard.
Leonard.
Leo.
Ryuzo.
Yuzo.
Scarecrow. You've looked better too.
Where?
Friends.
You're a mercenary now.
Professional warrior.
Maybe you can help me.
Whoa, fish.
I'm looking for your leader.
Whoa.
He died on Komoda Beach.
You were
I'm
there
the
too.
leader now.
I
Oh, you
lost
were
a lot
there?
of Friends.
No, I was just watching. I mean, I was kind of there, but then like we
Work together.
pieced because it looked real hairy.
Help me save Lord Shimura.
Help
Look at that.
He's alive.
Oh, he's definitely evil. He's definitely evil. Look at that.
He looks so
Go ahead.
angry.
Starving. I can't ask them to risk their lives for one man.
But he's your Jito.
Price? Once we free our home,
I mean, in a way,
Lord
like,
Shimura will pay you.
he's kind of like
anything you
Yuna
want.
too, you know? He's just doing what he can to
I get it.
survive.
It's true.
My men might be interested.
Maybe.
I look out for them. Someone has to.
Aww. He's a family man.
Alright, so this one's
have
one
a
of the
deal?
harder ones.
This is one of the
Here we go.
Ryuzo and Jin Sakai against a bunch of freaking Mongols. And fight! Yes, immediately with the one-hit kill.
Kill them all!
Jin moves on to the other guy before he toots his horn. Yes, take care of him. Yeah, get rid of Sword Mongol too. Your stupid hat just makes you look stupid, sir. It's so hot here. Why would you wear that? Silly. All right, moving on. Dispatched of him, Shield Boys getting a rollicking from the back. Oh, and then other sword guy with the hat. Oh, yes. First sword guy down. Second sword guy is about to get down too. Boom.
Boom.
Boom. All right, who are we going for first? Getting those shooty boys. Of course. Yes. They're all stunned. Yes. You've got him. Boom. Shield boy down. Next, going on to the big boy. And then you... Oh, and then he backhands you with his shield. What a jerk. Ooh, a beautiful heavenly strike, frightening a Mongol and getting him on the ground.
Oh, teamwork. Look at that.
Makes the dream work, ladies and gentlemen. As we Jin Sakai and Rizzo handily defeat these Mongols. Wow, let's give them a hand.
Your form has improved.
Giving myself a hand.
Managed to grow a beard.
Aha.
Facial hair.
That was great. Thank you.
That's really exciting.
Play by play.
This is me. It's actually an esports audition. Y'all didn't realize. We're launching an esports league. I am becoming an esports announcer. That's really where the money is. So like, whatever acting, dreams, stories, out the window. Esports announcer. Yeah!
Hey, whatever makes the dough.
It's true. It's true. It's true. I mean, I would.
Wait, I want all the supplies. Hold on.
I would.
At this point in the game,
At this point in the game, there's so much more stuff now. There's so much more stuff and upgrades and things. You need all the supplies.
all of it.
These peasants don't need supplies. These poor, war-torn, hungry, destitute peasants don't need supplies.
At Komodo. Where were you at
Tell me
Komodo?
you were at Komoda.
Yeah.
They were busy with the other samurai lords.
Oh.
Sharing a drink.
Oh, supplies.
I could have used a drink before that battle.
Yeah, why didn't you bring me a drink, Fuso?
Yeah.
Just drinking with your cool friends? You too cool for me now? Sure.
Well, he thinks that I'm too cool.
He
for
thinks
him.
you're too cool for him. You think he's too cool. He thinks you're too class trash. Like, all like hoity-toity in your class differences. But he has it wrong.
Samurai!
If only you could see that, Ryuzo.
Was this your wagon?
Yes, my lord. Mongols stole my horse, took my rice.
You're lucky that's all you lost.
Which way did the Mongols go?
Toward Fort Ohira.
Damn it.
Take refuge at the Golden Temple. Warn others to stay off these roads.
Yeah, Golden Temple.
Yes, my
It's real
lord.
nice there.
Let's keep moving.
I like the temples.
I hear the temples are kept to a fantastic standard here on Tsushima Island. I hear that they are fantastically kept.
Help free Hiroshima.
The monks do a great job tending to the gardens, helping out with the people,
Free sake for life.
Is that
providing
all?
Place to
counsel.
drink. Big enough for all my men.
Be serious, Ryuzo. I know you want to be more than a mercenary.
It's been 3 years, Genie.
What are your dreams, Ryuzo?
It can't have been easy keeping the Straw Hats together after Komodo Beach. How did you do it?
I convinced them nobody can save us but ourselves.
Zella wants a weather
That's true.
report.
I used to think so. But it's starting to feel like a lie.
And
How
now,
many men do you have?
for the weather.
We're down by half, but still enough.
Here
to
on
call ourselves
Tsushima
a
Island, at
Why?
this
That peasant said the Mongols
early
stole his
daybreak,
rice
is it
and went to
morning? I
Fort
feel like it's
Ohira.
morning. Early daybreak. We've got a beautiful day ahead of you.
The beginning of
Yeah.
one.
A clear skies, occasional chance of thunderstorms if Lord Sakai decides to murder anyone like a boss.
Me.
But other than that, it's going to be sunny and a nice 75 degrees.
About time. I don't see any food.
Men, this is my old friend, Lord Sakai.
Ryuzo told me you're starving. I'm here to help.
You didn't find food.
We have a plan. Raid Fort Ohira and take back the food Mongols have
Please,
stolen
sir.
from our people.
Can I have some more?
Raid a fort? They'll kill us.
Give us a moment.
I do feel like there's a little bit of like Oliver and Company, ragtag orphaned urchins kind of vibe that I get from the Straw Hats. Like if this were a musical, the Straw Hats would definitely be the all male tap number. Like you know, like it would be that like it's like masculine and strong, but also you know fun and rhythmic and you know they get to have fun. They you know because they're like ruffians
They
and
have
they're
the hats.
drinking. Yeah, they're kind of like the pirates from Pirates of Penzance. You know.
Oh yeah.
I'm the Pirate King.
bad.
Ryuzo is the king of
We should check the
the
fort's defenses.
Straw Hats. Ah, yes, he's the king
man
of
will
the
handle
Straw Hats. Yeah, like that.
So Ryuzo's
Get us the
the
food.
Straw Hat King.
Ryuzo's the Straw Hat
Get your
King.
uncle away from the Mongols.
Thank you, Yuzo.
There's
Also-
a song about food.
There is a song about food too.
Hats.
That kind of works
I'll never dream
perfectly.
of replacing
This
you.
is a really good amount. Good,
Give us a
well
head
done.
start. We'll meet you at
He
the
just
old
said,
cemetery.
I just said I would never dream of replacing you, Yuzo. He totally did.
With this guy,
That guy.
we totally replace you, Ryuzo, because you proved yourself an unworthy friend. You were more concerned with other things, and you let your personal bullshit get in the way.
Oh right, Ronin the Tire, yeah.
Oh,
Straw Hats.
sick threads. We got that drip, drip, drip.
What else am I missing? Resolve. Perfect dodge. Oh, that's what I
Oh,
want.
perfect dodge, just mix.
Like parry. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Oh, shush, mix.
Just gonna get. For me, these are the. Yeah, these are the ones.
Those are the ones you need. Those
These
are
are-
the ones
these
you
can wait.
need.
All these can wait.
Men, we're moving out.
Okay. All right.
I could look at
I meant to
chat.
ask you something earlier.
Watch chat here. That would probably help too.
I might have an answer.
How'd you survive the invasion?
I almost didn't. A peasant pulled me from the battlefield. She nursed me back to health.
Her name
Always
was
were lucky.
How did you and your men escape?
We ran. Do what you need to prepare. I'll see you at the old cemetery.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Great.
Get everything.
They do look like a floating head.
Stop whispering.
I love it.
Okay. Now I just need to go here, right?
Oh,
Oh, that's Hammer Forge.
you don't. Did you start up a new game? Like, do you have your? You don't have the grappling hook yet, do you?
No.
You started a freshly new game. Akuzudama. Oh, I did. I don't think this is a spoiler, but I was looking through the charms on in the expansion, and I was looking at the just all of the various animal charms that you have, like
Oh,
that you
don't tell
get-
me.
that you can get. But it basically is just they increase every time you interact with the animals, and so it's like the game's like it's like, have you pet enough deer today? You should probably go do that. Like it's just like, do you know that if you pet a cat, you get bonuses? You should go pet the cat. Yeah, go do it now. Like
Where's the fox? Oh, where'd he go?
fox.
I lost him. Too fast, Fox.
Oh, he's so fantastic, that Mr. Fox.
Where'd he go? He's back there.
Ah, there he is. I do like it that he doesn't change color if you do slip into. Dang, is it just keeps flipping you into it?
Yeah. It's because it's when I touch it, it doesn't feel like I'm clicking on it at all.
Oh.
I had to probably, I don't know what it is. Oh, did I do it? Maybe by pushing it, I dislodged something in there.
Oh. Yeah, maybe it just needed to get loosened up. Maybe it just needs to get clicked. It might be one of those things where it needs to. The hinge needs to get worked.
No.
Yay!
I feel like there's less foxes to pet. I've
The rest of the animals are an invasive species.
no, I was serious though, because the
feel like
first time I
there's
did
less
it,
foxes?
like almost all the foxes wanted to be pet, and now I've only petted once so far,
think
and
we
I
just
was
have to-
pleasantly surprised.
We just have to be cool about the foxes. They'll show up on their own time. You'll end up petting them, but you know, for now we're just gonna play cool. Also, I feel like they're like, he pet us a bunch already.
Yeah, probably.
We practically smell like Lord Sakai. He's touching us so much. All he does is touch petting the foxes.
Weasel should be in the cemetery.
Why don't you give us some food? Just pet us. Why don't you give me some delicious scraps?
That'll be a nice option. We can
Give him a little snack. Because I feel... Oh, is that... I don't think this is a spoiler. When
No,
you
don't
interact
tell
with
me.
the-
Don't
no,
tell
'cause
me.
You've seen the animal interaction. Because you have...
Oh yeah, sure.
You give the monkey...
Okay.
You give the monkey a fruit. I don't know where the fruit comes from.
It's not fruit.
Just the men who can fight with
Is it a rice ball?
the rest
Who
of
knows?
us.
I was making a dirty, probably like a physical
There's a better chance of
poop.
seeing
It's poop. It's poop
than
joke.
getting that food.
poop joke.
Dice is handing the
Probably
monkey
one that doesn't kill
some
half of my
poop.
men.
Means monkeys don't mind.
and it just sniffs it. And then it's like, oh yeah, hi. Oh, I know you.
That's exactly what I wanted. So poot.
The scout's back.
Dang, I gotta figure you. That's pretty. It's pretty fancy with your buttons over there in your stream deck.
A lot of men inside.
I'm really
I might
enjoying.
get the big stream deck.
Oh, with like a bunch of buttons.
Maybe.
They'll cut us to pieces.
Although
Find a
I'm
place
I'm
to
definitely
watch.
not using that to its
Once they
fullest
destroy the
potential.
signal, attack.
How you doing? I'm sorry, I don't have any fancier chairs.
No,
to be
I'm loving
picked
it.
up.
I'm mostly just playing around with not being
Watch the
being a
tower,
detached
boss.
head. That's why
Ah.
I'm moving around on screen because I just look like I'm floating like I'm a little fire demon, a little goblin, just like my little head floating in the corner.
Oh no! Fuck!
Oh, through the hatch, into the home.
That's the wrong button. Oh right.
Oh, that guy, get him. Oh, such colorful bundles. What a colorful bundle. This is such a change from the regular old gray gunny sacks. I like it when, oh, look at these.
These are nice.
These are the
Nice.
fanciest looking supplies. They're the fancy supplies.
Nice sacks.
Yes. Nice sacks.
Oh hi. Oh, was there a raid? I didn't even hear that.
Oh,
raid.
wait, we got raided? When did we get raided?
So, we sealed the legend.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for the legend. The legend raid.
There's the legend. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for the raid. We've just been in it. We are in it to win it. Give the signal. Oh no, disable. Disable.
See me like the brazier.
Night the lighthouse. The signal.
This is actually a preview of Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Cool.
Actually, what happens is that Norio dies, becomes a Buddhist haunted spirit, and he just haunts Jin as a floating head for the rest of his days.
With musical numbers.
With musical numbers and just talking about everything that's happening. Oh yeah. Oh, good job. Oh yeah. Go for the throat. Good one. Good one, Lord. Good one. Good one. Good one, Lord Sakai. That Mongol deserved it. Good job. Oh, watch out. Well done.
I tried the new move. It doesn't really do anything.
No!
Oh shit!
Oh! Rude. Yeah. Boom. Kunai to the throat. It's a busy fight. This is a busy fight to say the least. There's a lot of guys. Chain assassination.
Ah,
Nope.
shit.
Shield man. Getting. Oh, other shield man thought. Ooh, he thought. Thought wrong.
Die, you ugly bastard!
Oh, yes!
Yeah, Duzo.
Say it. Say it, Leonard.
Ah.
Yeah. Look at you in your dumb hat. Think you got a little feather flute thing? Uh-uh. This is Japan.
Alright, we did it.
You think you're all cool with your little floofy things on your hat? Mm-mm. That's not what we do here.
Alright, I'm just gonna collect some things. I need it.
Goopy goblin. Goblin, goblin, goblin. Get all the treasure, goblin. Hoard all the gold. Hoard all the gold. Norio has become a bad influence after becoming a part of the underworld. Kill them all.
Hey, were you hoping you could take down Yuzo this early? No, he's my friend right now.
Right now, they're friends.
We're friends. We're friends.
It's before I've done the great switcheroo.
You read Mongolian?
If it's in Chinese, I can make out some of it.
It's all the same.
Since
I
when?
had to read Sun Tzu.
Ooh, that's a flex. I can read, Yuzo.
They're taking everything. Offshore.
Yeah, I'm making that up.
The boats are in the bay.
He
We'll never get out there.
definitely reads Chinese.
Here.
Boom. What about you, Yuzo?
What did you have in mind?
Let's see what we're up against. The Mongols have small boats on the beach.
We could steal one.
Also, I guess I'm curious at this point. Had Mongolian and Chinese had a lot of crossover linguistically? I don't know.
Would be suicide.
I wonder. I mean, I'm sure. Because it'd been at least a few hundred years that they'd been
Flaming arrow might set off those
Right.
explosives.
doing the thing. Because they've been active 10 something, 11 something with Genghis and stuff. So I'd assume there'd be some sort of
Put your archers on that cliff.
linguistic
The
crossover. So
Mongols
you
will
would
focus on
probably be able
east of the
to.
boat.
Because also, I'm assuming that not all of
Don't
these
know we
people
took the
that are
boat, so
here
they'll be waiting
are
for reinforcements that aren't
like
coming. Keep them busy long enough for us
Mongol,
to steal
like
the boat.
from the steppes
Then retreat
Mongolian. They're probably a lot of
Look for my torch.
conscripted, like
That's
Han
your signal to
Chinese, possibly Korean, just
find
like,
a
you
way
know,
down to the
maybe
village.
not Mongol Mongols, but a part of the Mongol
Watching him fight out there
Empire.
reminded me of Lord Nagao's
So
tournament.
Chinese
He
may
did
be
whatever it
the,
took to win.
It was a competition. You fought just as hard.
you know, language that everyone,
You
the
get
middle
it.
ground language that everyone's like, oh yeah, everyone knows kind of
We'll
some
talk about this
Chinese.
later. Your men should be in position. Light the torch. Now.
Also, those blue supplies were really nice. That was a nice
Yeah.
satchel.
That's right.
Keep noticing all of these non
Just
gray.
leave, people just leave them behind too.
Yeah, they just leave them. They just leave behind these beautiful little satchels.
Time to fight. We need to get to that boat.
Oh, I can't do a smoke. Fuck.
I'm in. Oh
Kill
no.
them.
Yeah, you have to kill them.
Which I don't mind.
No.
But I've learned from Aishma that
Yeah, you don't have to. We could just
do a smoke.
do a smoke bomb and then whoosh whoosh. A whoosh whoosh whoosh. Whoosh 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 whoosh.
Yep. Only I don't have anything right now.
But you do have arrows. Arrows for the face. Arrows for your face
Yeah,
too.
we can go now, Duzo. Rain.
Rizzo, just get here.
Good.
Ryuzo! Jeez, Ryuzo! Oh, is it time for some slaps?
Why not?
It's time for some slaps!
Narabai-san, thank you for the slap.
Here we are!
Randall's not your hoe. Earl, please pet
Oh.
Randall, so could it be pampered by him?
Okay. Oh, Randall deserves love too sometimes, even though he's only ever enacting violence. Horrible, horrible violence. Maybe it's just because he's misunderstood and he does it for attention. And because he gets rewarded when he does it. We've created a really messed up system.
That's true. He teleports to
Whoa!
Also, Risa, thank you for that, Sarah Kate. And then Risa says, to celebrate the release of the director's cut, please join Daisuke-san, Earl-san, and Randall for a hug. I guess we're all hugging.
Are we doing a group hug?
Oh, man.
Are we doing one of those? Are we stealing something from the deck cards?
Yeah, we don't do that. I mean, I guess we could. All right.
Group hug!
Mostly. Oh. Too close.
Stop touching. Please stop touching.
This is not the deck cards.
We don't touch you.
I mean, you do, but
We don't hug people. I wrote my college entrance exam or a college essay about hugging.
oh, really?
Yep. It was about human contact and the embrace
bothered you so much.
and
Now you do.
perception.
Perception.
And, yeah.
Okay.
Just how something like a hug can be
Should've told me
transformative,
earlier.
and that I somehow equated it to like, I don't know why I needed to go to college. I need hugs like I need to go to college. They keep me alive. They help me. I don't know. Please, give me a scholarship.
Surprised them.
I'm bored. I want to learn.
We have to
I
move
give
fast.
good hugs. Yes. And then they accepted me, and then I got in college. That's how I got into college. Hugging. I do feel like this one is a tricky mission.
So what?
This one is a tricky mission, mainly because you start getting to the ghosts. And because I feel like the path sometimes is so like frustrating, where I'm like, this way? No. This way? No. Up? Over on that boat. Other boat. Yes.
Yeah.
Get that leader.
Almost to what's the
Something
wind
to
one?
be wind.
Next one.
Oh yeah, right in the throat. We've got expert marksman Daisuke Tsuji on the controls today. Crushing all these noobs by putting an arrow through their head. Did you just shoot Ryuzo?
Probably. Fine.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
I mean,
That'd
I've
make
heard
me happy.
that the best way to transport. Oh, maybe this has been fixed, but I recall that one of the best ways to transport arrows was to leave them in Sensei Ishikawa.
Oh, really? I've seen that. It's so funny. Stuck on his head.
Stuck right on his head.
Hey.
Boom. Schmassassinate.
Assassinate. Oh, shit.
Oh no, that's not what we wanted to do. But no one heard. Miraculously. We killed that guy. Oh, is there a bear in there? You want to have the bear? Hey, bear friend. Hi, bear friend.
Hey, friend.
Glenn, what are you doing in there? Glenn, get out of the cave.
Oh,
Glenn just killed a Mongol. Glenn, no, don't attack Dice. Hunky Wizard, no.
shit. Oh, he killed. Oh, I died.
Oh, you still. Oh, you don't have the revive. When did you learn that?
I can't remember.
When do we? Oh man, it's been such a long time since I'm just like, when do you learn? When do you learn?
Yeah,
that?
when do we learn that? All right.
Also, I do kind of love how me using this mic, the whole stream, it's been natural, like totally like. I feel completely at home here, ladies and
This is
gentlemen.
what I do.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, just give an actor a mic. That's a good idea.
Welcome to the Dandy Lounge. We'll be watching
Oh shit!
Daisuke,
Come on, come to me.
one of our dandies. He's currently dandying around on this boat, showing these Mongols what for.
Thank you for waiting for me to.
I know, such polite Mongols. They were like, okay, well,
Our friend is dead.
I'm a little freaked out, but
Okay.
huzzah! Oh,
This-
Bill.
I need your hide. So.
Yeah, do it. Sorry, Bill. Oh, almost got that second one.
Sorry.
Oh, got it. Oh, what's in there?
Sorry, not sorry.
More supplies. He's an expert hunter. He's showing his prowess.
What I do now?
See, again, that's why this ship one, because you gotta go over. You have to make it over to another ship, I'm sure. Is it that one over there?
This here? No. I gotta look for food or something.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
get the plans.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Battle plans. Better go
I
find
remember
yours.
that. Now I remember.
You were looking for food, but there's no more food. Where is the food? Beautiful landing. Oh, guy's suffering. Oh, he's suffering.
Not anymore.
All the food they've stolen from us.
Oh,
Hey.
oh, their food.
Oh no. Big boy.
Oh, you don't have moon stance yet. That's what it was. You can't kick.
Oh shit.
Nice. Nice one.
Noise.
That's right, Lord Sakai. You done shown that
How
Mongol.
big he was? That's where all our food went.
Fire.
They're burning our food.
Bastards always love their fire. They just love their fire, don't they?
Fire's ready.
Can we just jump?
Yep.
Yeah. I knew
And
that.
splash.
Let's get out of sight. They're still hunting us.
That's a good hiding spot ahead. I promised my men I'd feed them, and I'm going back empty-handed.
We'll find another way.
But how many will I lose before then?
I found something that might help.
Jin just gives him a little poop.
Do
Will
they show
this help?
supply lines?
Monkeys like it.
One page has a map.
The monkey
start.
liked it, maybe.
Hand it over.
We do this together.
Ryuza's just like,
No problems.
what the fuck?
I am the leader. I need this, Jin.
Need this.
And I'll need you at Castle Canada.
Aww.
Don't let them see
I
you
need
coming.
you.
He needs you. Oh, just like you. Just like you. Oh, Ryuzo.
Should just go shopping, fishing. It's gonna say fishing.
Shipping,
Shipping.
fishing,
Shopping.
shopping.
Why does he go shopping
Hopping.
for food?
Why does he just go to the grocery store, you
Jesus.
guys? all these Japanese villagers. What are they doing? Saying they're starving.
Then go to Whole Foods. So stupid.
Grocery store.
Incense mixed with black powder creates thick smoke. Enough to blind my enemies.
Yes, smoke bomb.
Okay. Oh, I guess I need to. So expensive.
So
I'm definitely gonna do that though. All right. Oh, quick fire weapons.
I need to find Yuna.
And Yuna. I don't know.
We're gonna go see Yuna now. We're on our way to see Yuna.
Restore that forge.
Oh, you gotta get the forge. You gotta get that. Oh, mom just dipped down.
I got no time, Mom.
Mom, I can't right now, Mom.
It's like, why is Mom encouraging distractions? You know?
Oh.
Okay, later, Mom.
Later, Mom.
Thank you for that, Mom.
I can't just sit around writing poetry, Mom. I can't. I know that's all you want from me. I know that's what you dreamed of me doing, but I just gotta go. Dang. Oh yeah. Oh.
I thought I got him, but I didn't.
No. He's a big boy. Mean big boy. Bad boy.
Man, big boys are
They're
hard.
Yeah, they're hefty. Yeah, in the beginning they do. I feel like they're one of the suckiest. You're just like, oh god, because they're such sponges.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, I have to hit you so many times. Especially when you don't have moon stance.
My family's home on the Kashine shore.
Ah, yes, give me a.
Into a shipyard.
Yes,
Repairing
tell me where
Getting
this
ready for their
is,
next conquest.
so I can get it.
Stay away
Beautiful.
from there until I've killed them all.
Kill them all.
All of them.
All of them. Murder. I say.
Not just the men,
Oh shit.
but the women and
Oh.
the children.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
What?
I just Anakin. Sorry. It just happened. I don't know.
That's a good verb.
Anakin.
I just
Anakin. That's what Norio does. I feel like. Spoilers. At the end of his tales, it's like, what happened? He just lost it.
Yeah.
He's Anakin.
He's Anakin.
He touched the dark side a little. You know. He got a little too excited. Touched the dark side. Got excited about fire. Really excited about fire.
That's in the canon, right?
That's canon.
Anakin. Norio Anakin.
And Norio Anakin.
Fox.
Although I don't know if there were any Mongol children. I feel like there probably weren't any Mongol children for me to destroy.
Yeah, they didn't.
They didn't bring kids over on the invasion party. Could you imagine? We have an elite squad of under 12s. They're actually our elite murder party. They just pretend, they're child assassins. They are a band.
They're really cute.
They're so adorable. And then, they'll take care of the island in a matter of days. Could you imagine?
Ah, dang it! How can I miss that?
You're just setting the stage for Yuna. You're just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wanted her to do more.
Yeah, I just wanted her to look good. From all of her dead friends.
Wait. Does she need my help?
Oh, there is a guy up there, isn't there?
Guess so. She usually doesn't need my. Oh, there you go.
Oh, she got him. She got him.
Is that you?
Am I here?
You snuck up behind her. You climbed over. Yuna, is that you? She's like,
Where's Taka?
Hiding with what's left of Komatsu. Mongols came a few days ago. They took prisoners, killed anyone who put up a fight.
Now they're coming back to finish the job. These were just scouts. The main force won't be far behind.
Then we have to go. Now.
We can hold this town.
What?
Yeah.
you gotta.
We need Komatsu's forge.
Mm-hmm.
Its people. If you need to, you can leave.
How else are you gonna make swords?
No. I'm tired of running.
Yuna.
Yep.
Take me to the others.
You don't have magic. forge. Oh. Hammer and forge.
Mostly farmers and blacksmiths. Not worth much in a fight.
Can Taka fight? Can Taka fight?
No.
Heard a fly, his life depended on it. Don't tell him I
She
said
say?
Not even if his life depended on it. And it did. Oh.
Oh.
that. Maybe I'll tell you.
Ah.
I was out here bringing villagers to safety. One of them got trapped over here. She's alive. Is it safe? The Mongols are
Tried.
gone.
That was me being sad about my own joke.
With us.
Just remember this place has surprising amount of supplies.
Yeah. For a shelled out,
Yes.
abandoned town. Y'all, you left a lot of stuff.
Loaded.
We can use it to lure them in. Force a fight at a location we control.
I won't be expecting you here.
Lord Zakai, Yuna.
Taka,
There's the best boy.
I prayed the gods would protect you.
And they
but I
did.
came for your help.
Yuna said you needed something.
A tool.
Your tool.
Yes.
Save Lord Shimura. He's held prisoner in Castle Kaneda, and I need to break him out.
Quietly. With no one seeing.
This town has a forge, and you're a
Like an
blacksmith.
invisibility
Best.
cloak.
I would like a wand.
What?
I might be able to make something.
I don't know if I can make that.
There's no time. The Mongols.
I won't let them take Komatsu.
We're staying.
How do you feel about
I need
making
my assistant.
gun?
Straight
He
up
was looking for his wife
guns.
in town.
I'll find Yukio. Yuna, be ready to fight.
She always is.
Stealing steel from
Stealing the steel from the forge.
Forge. That's helpful.
But it's also that thing of like,
Fine.
is anyone using that? No?
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm just gonna use it, you guys. Thanks, bye.
I need it more than you do. Bye.
No one's gonna use it, then I'll put it to you. Oh, underneath. Sneaky.
Lies underneath.
Sneaky. They're trying to secret
Sneaky supplies.
secret supplies of supplies.
Surprise supplies.
Surprise! Supplies!
Sound like
Homophones. Accents. Comedy. Uh-oh, that was a scream.
stuck.
That was a scream.
Let's go.
Yukio. Yukio.
Not now, bird.
Mom, I have to save someone.
Here. Oh, hey.
Well, that guy's dead.
Where is it?
Yukio.
This way.
Oh,
Was I supposed to sneak? I don't know.
oh, up there. Oh, you were there. You were there. You were there. It was just above you. That's why you couldn't see. There was no marker. There's really no way you could have tell. Because it was directly above you.
That's right.
And who looks up? I certainly don't. I certainly don't.
Yukio?
We did it.
Yes.
Taka needs help with the forge. Follow me.
Oh, wait. My wife and her sister are by the river.
Oh, dang it.
Lead me to them.
What?
What do you need
You
them
you
now?
let them go to the river?
Follow my orders.
Are you? There are Mongols about. What are you doing, sir? Are you serious?
You'll ask him.
Dang it.
How does he know your name? Where is he from? I don't think he's from around here. Are you doing illegal shit again, Yukio? I told you, if you did illegal shit, I would divorce your ass. I've had it. We're in the middle of an invasion right now.
moving.
There are Mongols everywhere. Now you're giving me this shit. Boom. Ah. Oops. You got one of them, right? Oh,
Oh,
jerk. Yeah, take the kunai to the face. Oh, big boy. Aha! That's right. Oh, don't shoot. Yeah.
all right. Let's
Thank
go.
you.
You're welcome.
Yukio,
Lord Sakai to the rescue.
follow me. Taka needs your husband.
Mutsu, my love,
Yukio, I thought I lost you.
are you hurt?
Wow.
You fought like an
Wow.
animal.
Oh, wow.
I'm no demon. Silence.
I'm no demon.
We're going to the forge. Stay close.
I love it. Okay, that's one of my favorite things is like when you're walking normal, like so just walk around normal and then you crouch all of a sudden, but you like crouch towards the peasants and then they all just like, oh, crouch, crouch, why is he crouching? I need to crouch too.
It's really confusing.
It's very confusing times.
So because I'm just walking around
I know. They're just like,
collecting
where's
things.
he going? What is he doing?
Is,
Are
so
we,
did
is
they
this
do
like,
that?
are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to be following it? I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Oh wait.
Simon says, crouch down now. Hey, good job.
And crouch.
Oh, I didn't say Simon says.
They all lose.
Lose, dummies.
Stupid.
And tag, I got Taka.
Yukio! Thank you, my lord.
Mm-hmm.
The Mongols are here. Where's Yuna?
She went to get her family from the house across the river.
Dang it.
Hasn't come back.
Damn. Don't light the forge.
Again.
Come back.
Why would you let her go alone? You're in the middle of an invasion and there are Mongols everywhere. Sir, this is every much your fault as it is hers. If only I hadn't left my wife wander off into dangerous territory by herself and other defenseless people. Thank God, you know. Thank God you're there.
Taka said you're looking for a family?
I was too late. The Mongols captured them just across the river. Those people took my brother in when he
Go
was an
get
apprentice.
him.
Won't leave him behind.
Oh. So Taka's master?
Where is Samurai, Del? Ruth? Or I?
Oh, what
Oh
is
shit.
We don't know any samurai.
Oh, my phone.
Oh.
I dropped my phone. I was like, what is that?
That was so
What's
loud
going
in
on?
my cat.
I know, it was so loud. I was so scared. Oh, it's so slippery. Because I got a new phone. But my case hasn't gotten here yet. So I'm playing fast and loose without
So
the case.
that's without the case.
Yeah, it's without the case.
Yeah, that's so thin.
But
not
it's like so
nice.
slippery, like when it's on like desks or like anything like. I sometimes have trouble picking it up off the ground.
Haven't lost until every one of us is up.
Where's the wow?
Where's the other? Where? Oh, there she is. There he is. Ooh, that shield on your back ain't gonna protect you. No, sir.
Fix that.
That was the only working door we had.
You saved us.
This fight's not over.
That's right.
Can you
That's
make it to the
right.
forge?
Yes. I think so.
Everyone stay close to me.
Could you imagine if she was like, no, leave me, bitch, it's like 500 feet. Like, no, I can't. No, it's too far. I'll carry you, please. Just, are you serious? I'm done. Please leave me. Tell my husband I loved him.
Dang it, I wouldn't do this if there wasn't supplies here.
I know. It's just the supplies. They call to you.
I need to
To you.
Oh, Can I kill them? Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, maybe you can. Sneak up again. Oh, bamboosh.
I just go back, right?
Yeah, that's what I think that's what triggers the fight. Once
Alright,
you
let's go. Yes,
like once you get into the
look at that. This
linens. Ooh, and things.
thing.
Dang, look at this village. There's like stuff. Oh. Don't even bother with the standoff. And die. And just a bunch of
Oh. What? Oh.
Oh, they're attacking you guys. So technically your guys aren't choosing to close that 20-foot gap to get to the actual forge. They're like, oh, they're bad guys. We should just run towards them. Right? Yeah, let's run towards them. Not back towards where we were trying to go.
Yeah, let's go. Alright.
We saved everyone now.
What about the Mongols?
Can you finally just make me my tool?
That gives us a chance to kill them all.
If they don't kill us first.
Either way, this is where we make our stand.
Yeah.
You at the better kid, listen to this. They're making this stand.
You love stand-up. Yeah. I guess I don't love stand-ups.
Dice doesn't like the stand up. Do you think they're too easy?
Kinda. Although it does get harder. I just love the... I think it's because of the legends, partially. There's no...
Dice enjoys the tactile sensation of smashing that button
Yeah.
and getting them kills.
And you know...
But literally, the standoffs are the opposite of that, because it's about the release, you know. So that's an interesting thing to notice. Just an interesting thing to notice. No judgment. Just observation.
We have to stop them.
Shield boy, do not try him. He is the Lord. He is the Lord of Sakai. Yeah. That poor lady. She's just like, oh my god! Jin Sakai just slaughters this guy on top of her. She's just like,
Oh, there's upstairs? I didn't know there were upstairs.
oh shit. Upstairs. Oh, nice timing!
Yeah, there were so many... I have to fucking...
Wait, is that Taka?
Oh, what? Oh, there. What are they doing?
Who's creeping? Who's creeping?
I just need to... Oh, there you go.
It's like there's just one guy. Oh, nice, perfect.
They surrounded the forge. We have to kill them.
Okay, okay, Yuna.
Ah, shit.
No show. Boom. Boom. Headshot. Boom. That's right. Boom. Explodes.
Come on.
I do love it when you can see that this man has a killing intent and he wants to get those peasants. And you're like, from there? Good luck, buddy.
Oh,
Big guy. Explode. Pow. Crush. Woo! Wind!
That's how you learn the wind
Oh,
stance.
we gonna be hooting left and right. Hoot stance. Power of the boot.
Hoop. Oh, hoot. Hoot.
The power of the boot.
Yep. Oh, there you go.
Oh, dang.
Oh, dang. Bad.
I've never seen anyone. What? He's never. That's hot. Just saying. That's pretty
I've seen
hot.
a samurai fight like that.
Because I'm not a samurai anymore, bitch.
You are more than a samurai.
That's right.
Oh.
He is a vengeful spirit, back from the grave to slaughter the Mongols.
Oh.
Where do we hide now?
Oh. No hiding.
You don't.
No hiding.
Fire up your forge. And get back to making strong Komatsu weapons.
No hiding.
Back. That's how we'll save Lord Shimura.
Yeah, I know how to be a leader.
Now go make me that tool.
Vengeful spirit?
I think they liked it.
I think you liked it.
You need a bit of drama. They need a bit of story. That's how you get the peasants. You give them a bit of bread and circuses, and then you get them on their side. It's all part of the plan. Do you have that grappling hook now? Oh.
I'm told your nephew stalks my men.
I don't
Tears them apart.
them.
I had to get restraining orders. It's very inappropriate right now, Lord Shimura.
But we fight for the same thing. To create a legacy that outlives us.
I won my legacy with duty and honor.
He said duty.
Brought order to my home. And
That's why I always say duty. With that Y. Y.
We have the liquid U in order to differentiate that we are speaking of duty
I never want to say duty.
rather than duty.
legacy is more than a name.
It's a song in my heart.
Your family has lived here for generations. Your ancestral castle lies to the north, yes? I look forward to
Patrick is so good at being scary.
while I leave you here.
Yeah,
Like just like
Death
he's great.
alone, without.
I was just thinking we could do this scene. I could be Lord Shimura and you could be the Khan.
yeah.
We should do that.
I'll do a Patrick impression.
Finishes what he's working on. I should see if Yuna has any news.
I want to do a Ryuzo maybe too.
Oh.
That'd be fun. It's a fun role.
Hughes is a great role.
Okay. I'm pretty close
Oh.
to everything.
There's a new saddle available. A new saddle.
Saddle. Should I
What do you
just
have
get it?
left?
Just get it real quick. I just need
Iron
to
hook?
grab a hook.
Grappling
Yeah.
hook. Grappling hook, and then
Then
Lord
the
Shimura.
last, right? Is that how,
Yeah, I
is
think
that
so.
how it goes? Okay. Yeah. I think I can.
I think so.
I think I can probably do it before 9.
Yeah, we've got an hour. Yeah. The disembodied head of Earl Kim says yeah.
I feel like somebody asked this a question, but I can't remember what it is now. Sorry, everybody. Let me know if you have any questions.
Oh yeah, I can probably do that. I can use I've got all these device. I have so much device. I can use device to keep up on chat and be good stream boy. We've been doing this for a year, right?
Allow me to strengthen your armor, my lord.
Tadayori's armor, entire. I would like a Tadayori's armor.
Oh.
Nothing
Ugh. That's such a good look.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it.
Like
Simple.
you look real cute in it, just saying. Like the little asymmetry, that little hat, like
safe.
darling. Just darling.
Traveler's attire looks like a slip.
Swag. Traveler's attire is all about swag. It's got that natural, breezy, easy breezy, beautiful look, you know. But it's also got that it's draped very well. You know, it's not a lot of tailoring, but the drapery, you know, the way that the fabric just lands on your body just feels right, just looks right.
Yeah, I think so.
Again, that cute ass little hat.
It's just look at that hat.
Why don't we wear cool hats like that anymore? Like that's one of the things that I'm really like. I constantly think about, like old like Japanese and Korean like horsehair hats. Like they look so cool. Like, and they're so much more interesting than like. I have a cat. Sports. Like, and you know, don't get me wrong. Caps are great. Caps are great. There's nothing wrong with them, but they're very one note. But like, again, what if you had a cool ass hat like that? I'd wear that shit all the time. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I just need to block the sun a little bit. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Whoops, sorry, that's loud.
Like, what if it had a little bill?
Yeah. I mean, the other one does.
Oh, the other one does. Yeah. The other one's really cute.
We'll get there.
Just gotta level up to it.
Level up. Okay,
Lord
give me a...
Sakai.
Yes, this is important.
Yes.
My name is Genho.
Your horse needs that drip. We gotta make that horse drip it.
Drip.
Our protectors who fell at Komoda.
Drip.
You know what?
Words are not enough. The samurai clan.
This is something
banners
I... Wow.
are powerful
This is a bit of
symbols of those
spoilers
who gave
for
their
y'all.
lives for us.
Spoiler alert.
Why we
But,
must never yield to the
well,
Mongols.
kind of. It's in the trailer, so...
Not really
They
spoiler
seek
alert.
When,
to find banners.
when I was working on it and I learned about the armor, the horse armor, I was like, I'm totally gonna get Nobu this
It is said
before
the
ending
first
Act
lords
2.
were known
Because then he'll have an armor.
Constructed the golden temple of
But they
Orion.
probably took the armor
The
off of
lighthouses you see
him
across the land.
because I was in
Lord Adachi
jail.
even helped my uncle improve
Anyway.
the fortifications of Clan
not
Shimura's
gonna work.
ancestral castle. He also had a talent for destroying structures.
And then it's also an interesting thing where like
Rebellion.
your
no idea.
post Act
Thank you for
2
the lesson, my lord. Your efforts
new
are
friend
greatly appreciated.
will automatically know is just born a fearless foal. He can just ram the, you know, like he doesn't need to be taught anything. He just knows all of the skills.
Just know.
That's Act 3 horse is like Shadowfax, like Prince King of all horses, has all of the knowledge of the previous horse generations. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
No one notices it, but yeah. Whatever you name that Act 3, your Act 3 horse.
Yeah. No, I
It
don't.
could be Kage.
I want
It
it,
could be
to
Kaze.
I always want it to be Nobu.
I always wanted to be Nobu too. Nobu.
Nothing against Kage and Kaze.
No.
Is that wait? Is there more than that?
I think it's
Is that it?
Kage Kaze. Yeah, I think it's Kage Kaze Nobu.
Yeah.
Sora.
Sora.
Sora desu. Sora.
Can't forget Sora.
Sora.
I feel like I do neglect. That's why
I definitely neglect Sora because it just makes me think of Sora. Makes me think of Kingdom Hearts Sora. And then it makes me angry.
Spreading more of your
What is that? Is that
stories.
a reference?
Sora's a character.
Telling them what they need to hear. Some of
I
them
don't,
are
I don't know
calling
Kingdom Hearts.
After you put the idea in
Yeah,
their heads,
and so that's why, unfortunately,
stay because
Horse
they
Sora
believe in
gets
they should believe
gets
in
the brunt of
symbol.
my scorn
To them,
and spite.
you're both.
He doesn't deserve it, really.
When Lord Shimura
But it
is free,
just happens.
they won't need to put their faith in folktales.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Taka's sweating over the job you gave him. He doesn't want to let you down.
Let's
If
see how
Kingdom
it's
Hearts
gonna
is light, then I am literal darkness. I'm dark sided. Actually, no. Kingdom Hearts 1 is lovely and beautiful, and I enjoy it for
Since
for
your
all of the
skull
things
and
that it
Lady
was when I was a
Muscle are still
child.
alive. They're dealing with their own
all the
faults,
12
but when it's
subsequent
time,
other
they
Kingdom
agree to
Hearts
help.
can go jump into the
An
sea.
archer and a noble woman.
Telling you the truth here on
That's
the
why I
stream.
hired the Storehouse Ronin.
I know nothing about this.
I know that's why I can say these things and Dice doesn't care. He's like, I don't know anything about this game, whatever.
Some people are passionate about it for sure. Some people disagree with that probably, right?
Someone help with this.
I'll get it.
Probably.
Go see Taka. We'll
But
catch up
I,
later.
My lord,
you know,
I just finished it.
I can only be so simple and so clean.
Thank you for your patience.
Just saying. I'm complicated and messy.
An iron hook with a rope
Life
attached
is
to it.
complicated and messy,
You
Sora.
can use it to climb walls. Swing over things.
It'll hold my weight?
I tested it myself.
Swingy.
I call it a
Sorry.
Now
We've got
You
swing.
know,
It's perfect. I'm in your debt.
No.
I can get a lot more things now.
I have my sister, my home, my life.
Ugh.
That's enough.
Thank you, Taka.
Even just like I feel like the dirt on everyone looks so much better. Not that it didn't look great before, but I'm just like, even more, I'm just like, look at all the, everyone's got schmutz on them. And I love it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Leo, calm down. You will fight me.
The Mongols have captured my best fighters.
Oh.
I was counting on their help to free Lord Shimura.
Jin, if we don't do something, my men are dead, and your uncle stays locked in captivity.
Okay.
Where are they?
You promise you're gonna help me?
Near Fort Yatade.
Yeah.
Alright,
I helped them.
See what we can
Are you promise you're gonna help me? Ryuzo?
I did so many favors.
I've done you so many favors!
At least 3.
You said they're in cages near Fort Yatate. Where exactly?
I shouldn't betray you, but I will!
How are we going to free your people from there?
I still have a few men who weren't captured.
Oh, too good.
We'll need the extra swords. Lead the way.
What was the monk sayings? What's a famous line on his Naginata?
Captured.
Oh, advance and reach nirvana, retreat, find hell.
That would be a good line.
That would actually be a really good.
Very well guarded.
Advance and reach nirvana, retreat and find hell. Hey, ideas, Soccer Punch. That's for you. That's for you. Love you, Billy.
I'm surprised the Mongols allowed that.
So am I.
It works.
They're good singers.
You're welcome.
Might be more pleasant.
You heard it here first, everyone.
I didn't choose this life. It was my only option after our duel.
At Lord Naga's tournament.
Oh,
Never
I
talked about it.
I love that line as well.
I invited commanders from
I've actually been thinking about incorporating it into a design for a new tattoo. Although it kind of goes against my, it goes against my, I made this pact to myself that I would never put kanji on my body.
Oh. Yeah, that's a thing.
Just because of all the connotations that bad kanji tattoos have in the world. Oh, this might be a little too much information, but here's some TMI about Earl's personal life. One time, I walked out on a hookup.
Oh.
Because I found, because there was a kanji tattoo, a bad kanji tattoo. Like, it stopped, it was going to be like, we're gonna do and then we were making out, and everything was, and then I found this tattoo, you all. Like, it was like...
How bad was
it? It was so bad, because it was like it was like two characters that were not... that do not go together, but like one of them was strength, like the actual, like that, the one that it's very recognizable, and the other one was something that I was just like, what? I don't think this isn't. Oh, sir. Like, it was really bad. It was a really hilarious experience, and I just couldn't, it was a point where I felt like a total jerk, but at the same time I was like, I just can't do this. I gotta leave. And like made like a terrible excuse and just sort of out of there. But yeah, so I want to do something that incorporates the advance and reach nirvana, retreat and find hell, but somehow do that visually and maybe without kanji. So thoughts.
Anyone else
But
want to leave?
yeah, that was a bit of probably too much information with Earl.
Yeah, it would be an image of Nirvana, an image of hell.
Yeah.
And something about it.
Moving forward or rising or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Figure out how to free
That's
your
cool.
men.
That's my thought. That's my goal. Oh my, yes, Spectre MP. I just saw it was something like strength and noodles, and he was like, and it was like, it means like honor and tranquility, or like, so just the way that also this person was like really excited to talk about it with me, and I was like, ugh.
Oh no.
I need to leave. Oh, there's been a terrible accident in my family. I'm sorry.
Fort Yatate. That's where the bastards are holding my men.
What's your rescue plan?
My plan.
Oh,
You're the
why
one who
that?
got us onto that Mongol ship.
There's a thing around your. Oh well, it's fine.
There's only one road.
Oh, I
into
don't
the
think
fort,
that's
and
just
it'll be
because
heavily
that's. I
guarded.
think that's the
I need to get inside
window
without
or
being
something,
seen.
but I don't think
Mongols
they
won't
can
be
see
watching
that.
the cliffs at the back
Oh,
of the
okay.
fort. I'll climb up,
so.
go over the
I
wall.
don't think it shows up.
Are you half monkey?
Are you half monkey?
I have something to
I
help you.
am.
I'll free your men. Once they're with me, I'll set up one of the
I
arms.
have this thing
That's
called
just the
technology,
Watch the Mongols
Ryuzo.
between us. See?
Look it
I knew
up.
you'd have a plan.
Oh wait, you can't read. I feel like
Stay hidden
Jin and
until
Norio
you
are
see
being
us.
classist over there because they're literate. I mean, because clearly I had to be.
Yeah.
Because monks have to be.
Monks.
You kind of have to
do
be.
that. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But yeah, the two of us like these guys can't read.
Jump that gap. But Taka says his hook will support my weight. It worked.
Grapple.
I'm starting to like this.
Grapple. What if the grappling hook was a Pokemon? Grapple. 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 Grapply. Reach onto that, Grapply. Grapple. 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 I love it, actually. Now I kind of love this idea. I feel like we've always sort of toyed around with there being a Pokemon element to the whole thing, but now it's kind of like with the cats, like with the monkeys, with, you know, the deer, with the foxes. So, you know, you've got like, there are equivalent Pokemon as well, you know. So it just means that Jin's starting 4 Pokemon are what? A Ninetales? Is a Growl. I feel like, I don't know, like Growliths are like dog cats, but I feel like Tsushima cats are like dog cats too. Oh, I guess Eevee could be. Yeah, what's the Tsushima cat parallel in the Pokemon world, y'all? Jump, grapple. I hate this one. I hate this one.
Whoa, really? Why is that?
Because I think it wants you to go over to the other side and do the manual climb all the way up and then like that.
Wait, but I just came from there. Oh,
and then
okay.
do the swingus dingus.
Oh.
Swingus dingus dingus. Swingus dingus.
Stupid. Failed. Yeah. I missed swinging.
I owe you.
Right.
Oh, tattoo games. That's actually a really good rule. I'm just catching up on chat slowly. The rule that no kanji, since it translates to other things, and nobody's names. As a tattoo artist, that's a really smart, good thing. I have a couple of my friends have no face, and no neck usually. I know a couple of my friends will do necks, but they're like, you have to go home and think about it for at least a month before you come back and I'll do it, man. Because I feel like it's oftentimes people are like on a whim, like, oh yeah, I just want to get something wild, like do my face, or like, and then it's like, no, sir. And I think it's a good, you know, I feel like it's good practice for tattoo artists to be like, actually, this isn't what you want, buddy. Like, right now, maybe, but go home and think about it. Don't.
Yeah. There used to be some tattoo artists in our community. I bet they get a lot of weird requests.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I just saw Rivali's Ale. Your question about asking us about Shang-Chi. I am excited about Shang-Chi. Simu's amazing. I'm really proud of him. Like, he's a great guy. I think he deserves, you know... Problematic, really excited, good Simu aside. Like, we're just going to say that I think for representation, for there being an Asian Marvel hero, I think is fantastic. Also, you know, from what I've been hearing, there's a lot of really interesting third culture stuff in it that I find that I'm really excited about. I've just been told that there's a lot of, you know, just sort of the idea of being othered in so many ways and still managing to, you know, be a hero and all that stuff, I think is a really important... Miss, did you... Sir, did you just...
What the hell?
Did you stop? You just... I can't get...
Got in the way.
Just get out of my way, sir. But yeah, I am excited about Shang-Chi.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go see it.
Also, so the actress who plays Shang-Chi's, I believe, younger sister?
Oh, not that one.
Miss Zhang? She went to my school, which is, I found out recently, she is also a graduate of East 15 acting school, which is super lovely and makes me real happy. Because yeah, it's just nice. It's just nice to see people that have you know trained at the place they trained doing Marvel stuff. It makes me real excited.
They're still singing.
Yeah, I think Alexis, if I do go see Shang-Chi, like I would love to see it in a movie theater. I'm not sure if I personally, like, I don't know if I feel okay being in a movie theater at this moment in the juncture in time, but that's just a me thing. Like, I think especially if you're, you know, in or around places and communities that are doing their part as well to, you know, be vigilant with Delta and all that stuff, then I think it's totally fine and totally doable. I just don't trust any of the filthy people in Los Angeles, is all. Akid. You're so nice. You saved that straw hat.
I did.
What a gentleman.
Well, I wouldn't have won it, you know, if I didn't do that,
The one thing that I am not excited about with Shang-Chi is the amount of gay jokes about 10 rings.
Wow.
About rings. That will be about golden rings. I'm excited about the Sonic jokes. Because there's definitely got to be Sonic jokes. I'm hoping.
Wait, you're disappointed that there isn't?
Oh no! I can see, like, every Asian gay that I know is probably going to be dressed up as a character from Shang-Chi for Halloween. Oh. is my outlook and forecast, which I'm about. Welcome it. We'll just see lots of slutty Shang-Chis.
Slutty Shang-Chi?
Slutty Shang-Chi.
All right. It is a hot costume.
It's a cool. I do really like that suit. I think the tailoring, from what I've seen, is really interesting in how the costumes have been done, and I'm really kind of, yeah, I'm vibing on the silhouettes of everyone, because I feel like they're also not your typical, like, and like I've seen sort of the, like, you know, like you do have your good amount of like sexy, like body strap thing, but like, you know, I feel like they just have a nice like suit-like quality to a lot of the actual costumes that I've seen, which I think is an interesting sort of bend to take it, as opposed to all being like skin-tight lycra, leather, but space leather that adjusts and prevents you from getting burnt and can make you fly. And right under the shoulder. Oh, I mean, I feel like I've also been thinking about like, what would it be like if you made a kimchi based off of Shang-Chi?
Oh, okay.
So like a ki, it builds your ki or something. Like it's like it's meant to increase your internal energy. A medicinal kimchi.
What doesn't?
A Shang-Chi kimchi.
Should it involve some kind of rings?
Yep, lots of ginseng. Ginseng cut into rings.
Just be grateful they're safe.
Why in all the hells would the Mongols feed them?
That's it. That's what we're doing.
Maybe they expected something in return.
Jin Shang-Chi. Yes, yes, Brian. Yes, Jedi Brian. Thank you. They're everything. Gee, I wish you thought that way about me. Not just your men.
On your horses.
See how it is, Ryuzo.
I need to meet Yuna in Komatsu.
Oh, he's got the forged hook. He's going on to see Yuna.
Yuna.
One thing that I'm curious about, Dice, and is this a thing that you can talk about?
Okay.
Maybe. Because I've encountered Iki in my, after beating everything,
Yes.
all of the game phase, and it seemed like my conversation choices immediately seem to be directive and referencing the events that have happened before I got to the island. Just about...
Are you talking about the first scene?
Yeah, like about... Does that alter when you, if you don't do the, if you haven't completed the game before you go?
I can...
Or is that a thing that's...
Share with them because I'll play it now that I've gotten this far.
That's all I was excited. I was trying to lead us down that.
But that one was... I would say now that one was tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I also think that if it doesn't, I think that's also really interesting.
Yeah.
Because for me, that makes it... One, I think it lines up with sort of like big... This is like galaxy brain stuff, but like talking about like... At that point, if it is a thing that you're encountering them sort of at this point in the game, after Act 1, like sort of you see... It's kind of revelatory about sort of what Jin thinks about his purpose at that point, like all that, you know what I mean? Like it's sort of, I feel like it shows you sort of, it's a really interesting insight into who Jin is at that moment, after having finished the first section of the island, and possibly not having done all, completed all of the missions of the game, but still in how you interact with the people of Ikishima, and talking about the events that are happening on Tsushima, or that have happened on Tsushima. Like, I think it's just... Yeah, it's a really...
Yeah, and that's
it's cool.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that's like tricky about acting in a open world game. It's very much like, so it can be this and it can be that, and they both kind of have to be correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Guess I'll keep them.
Nothing stronger.
Oh, I can still do more.
Dang, that's all those supplies you got.
I know. I'm proud of myself. I think I'm gonna go.
Well done. Okay, what do you have? I'm trying to think of what Kaneda has.
Yeah,
This is mostly fighting, and then there's
that's what I was thinking like, oh, I'll just go
samurai
fight.
clan armor.
Yeah.
Or yeah,
what I'll go
yeah,
with.
probably. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, it seems like a safe bet.
Avenging Lord. That seems like a thing. Yeah, so
It's the mustache. I love that mustache.
All right, let's just. Does it go straight into it? I forget how this works.
No, I think you
is
start
there something else. Well, let's just see.
Because you have to do the get around.
You're still here.
Right.
But I think other than that,
No.
You leave as soon as I had my grappling hook.
I got my grappling hook and I'm out.
Tempting as that sounds, you saved Taka's life.
Did
My debt's not paid until your uncle's free.
you owe me nothing, you know?
Send word to the others.
What should I tell them?
We're going to break into Castle Canada and free Lord Shimura.
Okay. Great.
They got lots of border guards. It's hard to get into Castle Canada.
I read that samurai follow a path of honor.
Dang. Even Khan's flexing on Ryuzo about being able to read. He knows that Ryuzo can just hear him like just out of earshot.
War brings out who we truly are.
Ryuzo actually betrays everyone because they're just bullying him about being illiterate.
Aww.
By your cousin Kublai to rape and pillage at his command.
Your nephew strays from the warrior's path. You will become what you hate. Unless you join my empire's fight.
Psychological warfare.
You don't want allies. You want soldiers to overthrow the Shogun.
Consider my offer. Help your nephew regain his honor before his cowardice goes too far. And before I bring you his head.
And now I'm just thinking like all this scenes like kind of is connected to the end of this game too, I feel like.
Oh, absolutely.
Talking about honor and all that. Like maybe he wouldn't have fought if he wasn't, if Khan didn't make it so much about. Oh, and which makes it more interesting about in a way Khan
Everyone's
kind
here.
of won
Should we wait
that
for the
like
straw
the
hat?
psychological
Yeah, he
warfare.
like if anything he forces
Meet you at the farmhouse.
someone who considered themselves above or beyond or away from sort of, I don't know, this kind of, I don't know, dirty kill. I don't know. He's basically caused someone to cross that code or go against that code or this idea of which is, I think, quite modern.
Thank you for coming.
Like what he's done is that he's forced
My
you
family's
to
killer can wait a few hours longer.
to develop and to
Restore
go beyond
support.
your
Sunrise. Prepare yourselves.
restrictions, I guess,
We'll attack
or
soon.
Yeah.
Give the word. We'll be there.
Your own student fighting for the
yeah, it's really interesting. Khan's like
Don't start.
An old man
Khan like
to
technically
help a
helps,
young woman.
because without him, you wouldn't have done
Sakai, what are you
any
talking
of
about?
this stuff.
Yeah.
Really.
Taka, fine work on the grappling hook.
Sure.
I'm glad it suits you, my lord. Yuna wanted me to stay behind, but I had to come and wish you well.
What's your excuse, Kenji?
I don't like drinking alone.
I'm
Share the
lonely.
finest sake. If we rescue Lord Shimura, we'll
It's
have
honest, and I love it, and that's why we love Kenji.
Only the best for the Jito.
Yuna's waiting for you.
everyone. It's time.
It's time.
It's
Alright.
time.
Today we
We gotta go
free
do
Lord
stuff
Shimura.
and then make a new friend.
I was told we'd have
And really, after all this, like this all it takes to
They're
get
not
to Iki Island. That's very
we can't
exciting.
wait any
Yeah.
longer.
What's the plan, Lord Sakai?
Also, there's so many people on Iki
I'll use my
Island.
grappling hook to infiltrate
One of
the
the
yeah.
things
castle.
that it just as far
Once
as
I
like
silence the alarm, the rest of you can
as
safely
far
reach
as
the
like
front gate.
population density and landmass goes, like there's a lot of people on this island.
Oh, really?
They sound the alarm.
As opposed to Tsushima?
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking about it in
Can
real
storm the
life,
front
just like
gates, take the
like
best
Ikishima
cars.
is like just sort of
We do this
the
quietly.
little side island, but like it's like there's fort, there's people, there's doing it's just like oh,
It's really
it's
popular.
so tiny, it's so popular, everyone's there.
Sounds like suicide.
Only if we attack head on.
I kind of want to
We
make a
do this,
cover
sneak in
of
and catch the enemy while they're sleeping.
the girl from Ipanema, but have it do the girl from Ikishima.
Both Shimura is counting on us.
Is there a girl from?
Good speech. You sure this will work?
It has to.
Anyways, any bossa nova lovers out there?
Catch up to the others. I'll see you inside.
Y'all know the girl from Ipanema?
I just know that there's a rap called something rap from Ipanema or something like that. It's in Ashland. I don't know why I remember that better than this song.
Well, it's probably it's based off of that song.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's that who is it? Joao Gilberto, I think, is he and his wife are like they're basically like the mom and dad of bossa nova.
Oh.
Just
I mean, I know that
funky,
song.
Yeah. But yeah, girl from Ikishima is stabbing you, and she is not gonna be. She will fight for her freedom.
Come on.
Chimes. Ring a ding 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 dong.
That would be another Pokemon.
Chimes.
That's how they get the.
Isn't there a bell Pokemon?
There is.
Isn't there one that looks like a little bell?
I'm not a Pokemon guy, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, I feel like I used to be, and then they started making hundreds of more of them. Like, it got too many for me to handle. Like, I feel like when it was like 300, it was kind of I reached my capacity, sort of like Diamond Silver era, and then now it's just like there's like 500, 700. I don't even know. There's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like
Qingling is the one that I was thinking of. Thank
Qing.
you. Thank you, Anubis Borealis. But yeah, Qingling is now a weapon. Qingling is the chimes that Jin throws. He just sort of throws a Qingling. His smoke bombs are just coughings and wheezings.
The alarm.
Coffee!
Better take down the guards.
Coffee!
The alarm? Where's the alarm?
Over there.
Oh, yes.
Y'all didn't get to see that, but I was pointing to where the alarms were on the screen. Yeah, this Ghost of Tsushima Pokemon crossover, I'm just waiting for the letter from Game Freak that's like, please stop, Earl. Please. You need to stop this. If you don't, we're going to get our legal teams involved and it's going to be bad. But until that day comes, oh man.
Forgetting someone?
No.
So yeah.
With me.
Is there a sword Pokemon?
Last time they turned it
Sword?
on.
Is there a sword Pokemon now?
We'll take it.
We need to clear the courtyard.
Kati.
Katanana.
Katanana. Did we just invent new Pokemons? A little katana Pokemon?
Shit.
Honedge.
See you there. Sorry about that.
Honedge. So yeah, so he uses a Honedge. All right, so so Jin Sakai uses a Honedge. Has Qingling chimes. Has coughing smoke bombs. His main team is We've got a nine. We've got a Ninetales. Or a Vulpix. I mean, really, any of them. Oh, what would the kunai be? Is there an arrow? Is there a bow and arrow Pokemon?
It's a Pokemon for everything.
Yeah, there's a Pokemon for everything. Isn't there a noisy Pokemon?
Can you operate the
Meowth.
They're all
Meowth is the firecrackers. He just throws a Meowth and it just makes a bunch of
you, Masako.
But Meowth is not the Tsushima cat. I'm sorry. It can't be Meowth. Because I feel like Meowth just has too much personality to confine into a, I don't know. I feel he's too sassy. Are there what's the deer Pokemon?
Deer.
Exploud. Oh, Purloin. Yeah, Purloin's cute. Purloin's cute. I like Purloin. Oh, there. Oh yeah, Stantler. Purloin.
Jin, the gate's guarded.
Follow my lead.
What else? What else are we missing? Fox, cat, deer. Oh yeah, Meowth is definitely the leader of Team Rocket, for sure. I mean, also because, like, the leader, like, the technical quote leader has a Persian, right? Like, an evolved Meowth. And I'm just pretty convinced that that Persian is brain-controlling the human. Boom! Nasty. So dizzy. Oh, good job, Yuna. Thanks, Yuna.
Thanks.
Ryuzo's men were starving. They may have turned against him.
War turns desperate.
Orikorio. Oh.
Alright. Okay. Sorry, supplies.
Yeah, even the flower Pokemon. Yeah, this is all right. I think this world, I think Tsushima definitely exists, like, in the Pokemon world. We can make it happen.
Hold the bridge. I'll find another way over.
But yeah, it's probably got to be like Sinnoh. Oh! Levitate. Jinvitation.
This should work.
Be concentrated.
Open the gate for me.
Hey, what you doing? Just floating. Just floating. No. Oh, Hoenn. Hoenn is cute.
Oh. Is that another Pokemon?
Mm-hmm. Hoenn's a good one. It's a burb. Lots of burbs.
I could use Yuna's help.
I feel like sometimes I like doing this where I kill everyone. And then I open the door for Yuna. It's like, where have you been, Yuna? What have you been doing? Why did you hit me? I think...
I'd be able to do that.
You can if you want. Oh! I thought you were gonna critical strike him, but you just yeeted him.
I know.
We know, game. This is just more fun, please. We're trying to continue to yeet him. The kicking yeet is just too good.
Can I? Oh, come on.
It's gonna make you switch to water stance, and then you can switch back.
Okay,
We just want to keep yeeting him. Yeet! Oh!
Oh, he wants to kick back.
He wants to kick back. I learned it from watching you. Boom. Perfect parry. Boom. Yeet. Skeet.
Skate.
Leader skilled. Pow.
Okay.
Oh, Kureo. Good luck against Ryuzo. Oh yeah, you still don't have Dance of Wrath, do you?
What?
The three resolve.
I don't.
Because I was like, oh, just use Dance of Wrath. It just gets rid of all of them so quick. Oh, you don't know it yet.
And that's an Act 2, right?
That's.
Or is it 3? I want to say Act 2. Oh, there's more. Just open it up.
I just open it now.
There you are.
Quiet. More guards ahead.
Where did they come from?
I have no idea.
They just came up out of the ground. Yuna, what are you? Did you help? Yeah. Oh,
What?
does he need mercy, or no, and suffering?
I don't know what you needed.
But you need these supplies.
I need supplies.
I don't know if you understand. I need these supplies.
Okay.
I don't know what to do without these supplies.
Just supplies. Nothing. Okay. Yes, I guess we are coming up to the fight.
Yuna, hold this area. I'll find Lord Shimura.
Good luck, Jin.
Why didn't she come with me? Oh well, that's fine. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
You're already
Ryuzo.
here.
it's a challenge.
He looks conflicted.
I mean, but he does look sexy.
Can't put a bounty on
He do look real good in this moonlight. Y'all look real good in this fight. Like,
You wouldn't. My men are starving, Jin.
but
Help me save my uncle.
Tsushima, man.
He will reward your men.
Like, every time he's like, my men are starving. I'm like, but
He will make you.
everyone's
samurai.
starving, dude.
You're not the only one.
Can't. No, he's too hungry.
That's
That's a
music.
man. That's a man who's too hungry for a
Sent us to
burger.
die,
That music.
Just
So
like
good.
he did at Komoda Beach. Ryuzo, he's your family, Jin. I need to protect mine. I'll make it quick. We were friends a lifetime ago.
Ah, that move. Yes.
That one's a sneaky one.
Can't do. Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Stop! Before it's too late!
No, you stop.
You've changed.
So have you, Ghost.
Yeah.
Oh! We stabbed each other the same.
I thought you had it.
Me too.
Rude.
We stabbed each other
Rude,
the same time.
Ryuzo.
Alright.
Nice. Perfect.
Come on.
I'll make it quick.
Alright.
We were friends a lifetime ago.
Yeah. Boom. Nice. Nope. Not today, Ryuzo. Not today.
Oh, fuck. In hell.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's that. I think it's like 7 or 6 straight in a row. It does like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or something.
I'm like blocking it. I thought I'm flanking it. Okay, that's 2.
Got this. Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. Yeah. No. With.
I'll make it quick.
That's what you said to her. Hey.
Come on. Come on. Oh, I did it twice.
Got this. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, take that. Oh yeah. Take that. Oh yeah! We got that perfect bird.
Ah, dang it. And then they cheat.
Last one, last one.
You've changed.
Fuck those lanterns.
Ghost.
Fuck, I
You got this.
need to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, no, no.
You got this.
Not now.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, faint. Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
Oh, you got this. You got this.
Oh, no, not this one. I hate this one. I don't know how to do it. I rolled.
So close.
I have to roll
So
twice?
Yeah, I think that one's I just know that when he does the double red, it seeks you like it follows. You got this. Yeah.
I really have to learn how to dodge that one, the double one.
Oh, the sidestep dodge hit.
Yeah, because I know I'm.
A lifetime ago.
I think I'm doing it twice, but then I need to probably.
Yeah. Oh, Lord Sakai with that sneaky perfect parry, yes. It's like a demi-perfect parry. Oh, yes, coming back at it. Ooh, Ooh the final core.
Let's do this.
Yes. Cut him down like the little bitch he is. Traitor.
Oh, what? No.
I trusted you. I helped you save your man.
Oh, maybe that's
a nice interrupter.
Yeah.
That's really quick. I didn't realize that.
Oh no.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Still feels good.
So satisfying.
Satisfying.
I demand satisfaction.
Thank you for the
Thanks for the boots, y'all.
Simone-san.
It belongs to them now.
Oh, come on.
Ryuzo. He's here!
Thank you, Zach Kate, for the cheer. Booting. Oh, the booting.
Boots.
More cheer.
Okay, now we've got to go back to the original mission. Now that you've distracted me thoroughly, Ryuzo.
Yeah, right.
Were you just buying time for your Mongol friends? Seems like it.
Ah, yeah. Ah, no.
So technically when you spam circle, that's technically a bit of a teabag, because it makes you go into, like when you do the so if you did it over that dead body of that Mongol, and you got your, oh, that was a little, it's a weird angle. Yeah, you can do it there if you want it. Just gotta get it right.
Oh no, now I know.
Quality of the teabag, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Daisuke Tsuji has now learned what a teabagging is like, and the joy that it causes. Oh! Sneaky shoot boy. He's like, you made it to the top! Bam, an arrow! Surprise!
Keep to save, Lord Shimura. Okay.
Yes!
Hey.
You're all gonna die!
Walk in.
Where is Lord Shimura?
Oh, I guess I'm doing this.
Oh, they're all gonna die. Oh yeah, it's a forced standoff.
Forced. I have forced to stand.
There are a
up.
few that they make you do, right?
Yeah. This is one of them.
This is one of them.
Oh shit. Dang it. Ah. Can I?
Oh. Crush his shoulder. Just shoot him with an arrow right in the face.
Okay.
Such good crunching sounds in this game.
Yeah.
Like, it is one of, I don't know what it is, like, more so than a lot of the, like, it's just a satisfying, like, either when you cut through the armor, or like when you get, like, I don't know, when you hit a shield really hard. I don't know, it's a nice...
Does the PlayStation 5 controller do anything with the fighting? Because
Did you activate?
Oh yeah, of course.
It should.
But I just haven't been like paying attention to it. But
I think so.
'cause it definitely does it with the horses, and that was lovely.
When you do parries, I know that it does a thing. For me, it's trying to do the thing that when you hit a piece of metal and it gets a resonation. There's like a shing. There's like a little shing happening, and then it usually makes a noise.
Ah, that's
I think.
cool. I'm just gonna see what that feels like. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Alexis. Confirmation from Alexis that it does have little rumbles and speaker output.
Oh, still alive.
So, water.
And I still. Hey, do you know how to do the pointy, the point towards the what do you call it? Targeting?
Targeting? You have to turn it on.
Oh.
It's a setting, I believe. Go to your options. Go to
Gameplay?
your game. Target lock.
Oh.
There
Swap
you go.
on defeat.
Yeah, so swap on defeat basically finds a new target after you kill a guy, so it keeps continuing to retarget off of
So which
off
one
of the
do you
fight. So
recommend?
I don't.
Do you use it?
I don't actually like the target lock.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm gonna
weird-
try it just because I never done it.
If you do the regular target lock, it just locks on the guy until you beat him, and then when you kill them, it unlocks. So you have to relock every guy that you're fighting. So it can be, I can imagine that it can be super tedious because whereas the swap on death or new target when dying, it makes it easier to deal with big crowds.
Okay, I'll do that then. Interesting. I can't believe it because it's in the tutoring part
Tutorial,
of it.
yeah.
Tutorial.
I think it's press up, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Is this the Iki? Turn to the past. Oh wow, it's already there.
Yeah.
So I just assumed that it was automatically on, but it's not. I didn't even know. I never used it. I don't think I need it.
I think it's that so many people I think have gotten used to fighting without it.
Yeah.
That it makes it a little cumbersome.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna like it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Because like, don't get me wrong, I love me a target lock. Like, without like, yeah.
There you go.
How's it feel?
I don't know. Well, there's only one guy. So.
Yeah, oh yeah.
and then I also don't have to deal with the camera.
Yeah. So it works. It does the camera stuff for you.
Okay, that might feel like a
It feels a little cheaty. So, it feels a little cheaty. Gonna say it.
Okay.
Gonna say it. To me, personally, just in my playing of the game, because it feels like it makes fights. Part of my challenge, like when I fuck up, is largely because I can't keep track of all of that. Like that's where
But also, it kind of feels like cinematic, like it's doing
it
the
turned
cinematography.
most of the fights into duels.
Yeah.
Like that sort of. It seems like movement-wise, this looks so good.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
There'll be no match.
Like that just like I was like, Eric, what are you doing? Like
And that's me.
everyone looks so like Dice, what are you doing in there?
Yeah.
Oh, another thing that I've definitely noticed is that I feel like in addition with like the grime, noticing like how good it is on everyone, it's also that thing where like, oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. It's really gross right now. Like it's hot and sweaty and muddy and like I feel like all that extra environmental texture stuff just shines a lot. Or with the PS5 version, you can see all of that way more. And that like I don't know, like it just looks a little less pristine.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think my question about the lock-on is that because I feel like when I'm in a lock-on fight, or if I'm doing a big group fight, like I can because I can see and I'm not locked onto anyone, I can usually get around to doing a parry really quickly or like dealing with an unblockable or doing something where like I feel like if I was locked on, I would feel a little less able to keep my head on a swivel.
Can you change who you're locked into?
You press up, but doesn't it just change when you press up? Does it change to a different guy or no?
Well, I'm just wondering. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just switch. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it is. I think it is easier, which I think, which isn't what I want. Like I want it hard. I want it to be harder.
The full gamer needs a challenge. The full gamer needs a challenge.
Like I also don't want somebody else telling me which one to,
Target that guy.
Yeah.
Target that goal. Target the guy at the big machine. Target done below.
Never. Yeah.
You weren't feeling it? I mean, I think it might take some getting used to. Like, I want to see how it looks. I want to see how it feels in Legends.
In Legends. Oh.
Yeah, I think that's probably the.
Oh, you can do it in Legends?
Yeah, I think it's set for the whole game. Like it's like a options thing for the whole game, right? Chat, is that? Did I just make that up?
My lord.
With your help, Jin. Together, we will break the Mongols.
It's actually easier, but also not.
Bring
It's
Kublai
harder
Khan to
too.
his
So
knees.
it's kind of weird.
We will win this war as samurai.
Mm-hmm. I think Khan's been talking to you too much, Lord Shimura. It's a lot of emphasis on honor. Here. Okay, so
Are we here? Have we made it to the
made
end
it.
of Act 1?
I think I've made it.
Oh,
Oh wait, 2 days later. Oh wow, look at that. Oh,
Like yeah. Like the super fine, like extra, like not the main, but there's more, even more grit underneath, like extra particles and extra textures.
Won't you welcome me
Fucking love
inside?
this scene. Look at some good actors.
Your people are tired, hungry, cold. Open the gate and save them!
oh, poor peasants. Poor peasants.
You promised food for my men.
Earn it.
Let them in!
Let them in. He's so tired.
He's so tired.
He's tired
hungry.
and he's so hungry.
He hasn't eaten.
Like,
Open the gate! Open the gate!
Theo does not want to die. Is that Theo? Is Theo? He did the burning, right?
What, Theo? I think so.
He's the
Yeah, I think so.
the incinerating body. That look. Oh God. Hey, you made your bed, buddy. Time to lie in it. This poor guy.
Is there somebody laughing? Oh my God.
Open the gate! Open the gate!
No, what if that guy gets? What if he gets lit? Oh, sir.
Close, Leonard. It's too close.
Leonard, don't light that other guy on fire too.
All right. A new horizon.
Oh.
Okay. I think that's. Is that the end of Act 1?
You have to go gallop. You have to ride to the.
Oh.
Ride to the.
I heard the Khan took his castle.
What do you call it?
I never should have trusted you.
Lighthouse.
Oh, there it is.
Y'all could. I don't know if you saw it. I had just been doing this gesture a bunch, trying to figure out what the name for lighthouse was.
Let's talk to my uncle.
You know, the thing. He'd do the thing.
I have that problem all the
Lord
time.
Shimura is in the main keep.
Do you still
Okay.
want to leave Tsushima?
There's nothing left for me here.
Should
I could
I?
use some help.
Wait, so it's
Fight
not
ahead.
over yet?
Because you have
Your
to
uncle, Jin.
go, and then you have to ride
I need
the
every
horse
ally I can
with.
trust.
You have to go to the.
Good luck with your uncle.
And then this is technically the end of Act 1. After this.
You look well.
Ah, okay.
I only know it because this is my onboarding mission. That's what they call it in the biz, you guys.
My castle.
Oh, on board.
This is my onboarding mission.
You have me.
So it creates the cues in the programming to make me. I'm currently being generated with a series of zeros and ones. Norio is becoming in the background.
Tarsiv,
See, he's already judging me.
I know! Uncle, I just fucking saved your life. Could you just let up for a second?
But it's because Khan's in his head.
Who are you gonna listen to? That guy, that foreign Mongol guy who's obviously doing nothing but destroying us and the fabric of our society and our lives? Or me,
Tsushima looks to us.
your nephew? Oh, I'm totally gonna listen to that guy.
Together.
That's what he's doing, though.
That's what he's doing.
What about Yuna? She saved my life and helped free you.
If you keep doing this,
She
Lord
wants to maintain
Shimura,
a safe passage
the
to
Mongols have
mainland.
already won. This is how the Mongols win.
Clear.
Lord Shimura, why?
Only if she helps me retake
It's a good
the
thing
castle.
Noritsukaya's not here.
Thank you, Uncle.
She will not tolerate this.
We ride within the hour.
Okay. She can leave. I'll talk shit about Lord Shimura all day long. He's not my uncle.
I should check on the others.
I'm not related to him.
Sorry, Uncle.
What? What's he gonna do? Take on the Buddha? You want to challenge the Buddha? He's my uncle, Lord Shimura.
Sorry, I just need to check the top.
Get all of the things. So is there a stash up here?
There's always a
Isn't there a
stash.
big
on the
stash?
top
Big
of
stash. Oh yeah. Oh, the
each of
top.
the
Oh yeah. The
all
big
the
top.
castles.
Yep. Storehouse. Secrets.
Find it.
Secrets. Yes. Look at all that. Look at all that stuff.
More? Is that okay? Oh, there's
In that corner. Is there anything on top?
I think so.
Oh,
I go down this way.
I'm over it.
Is there a
Nope.
like a thing?
I don't think so. Not there anyway. I think you could probably just step and fall like. Oh!
I mean, it's a faster way to go down.
You got down.
I got down.
You did get. You achieved the goal.
Yes.
Lady Masako, any news on your family's killers?
My hunt continues. I've tracked several of the names to Toyotama.
You won't have to find them alone. But when the time comes
There
to
was
retake
some
Lord Shimura's castle,
channel
I count on your
point
sword.
Oh, we got some
Redemption.
redemptions.
And we will destroy
2
all
hours
enemies
ago.
Oh
together.
dang.
Make an offering to Igor. Anubis Borealis is offering Igor a hug from Randall. Oh, okay.
Candles.
How are the defenses coming?
Where is the...
Slow.
Pick
Slow.
up once we get the forge.
Where's my cat hat? Where's my Igor?
cat hat.
Oh, there he is.
Anything to help, Lord.
Cat hat.
I think you know what's gonna happen. I don't need to talk to everybody in this thing.
Taka thinks he can make a blacksmith out of you.
Nope. I don't think so. I think you're done. You just need to ride on.
Wait, but I can't go outside.
Yeah, because you need to talk to Lachima, right?
Guess I need to talk. Wait, is that what I have to do?
Because you died, so I think the mission started over. Like you didn't do the.
No.
No?
Well, I don't have to do the scene again.
You sure?
Yeah, I think I need to
Oh.
talk to people.
You
I
need to talk to me.
I think the game is forcing me to talk to people. Since
Just talk to me. Oh no! Oh no! You're going. You gotta go talk to. Yep.
Guess I have to.
I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe it didn't happen
maybe
recently. But like, I'm loving these new supply bags. These new satchels.
New colors.
Yeah. Maybe they've always been
Oh,
these
this
colors, but I feel like these colors are fancy new colors. Or at least there's more variant. It feels like there's more variants. But maybe it's just my unobservant ass.
Who knows? Yeah.
Lord
I mean,
Shimura
let's
will
just
grant
let's
you
just
passage
assume
to
that
the
it's all
mainland.
new. This is for
After you
Gurrell.
help
Thank you,
us
Sucker
retake his
Punch.
castle.
This isn't my fight, Jin.
This is everyone's fight. Prove your worth to Lord Shimura.
And
He will
then
reward you. I promise.
Zella Starkly says, Ghost says,
Typical
please do a
samurai.
Jin Daisuke
Praising people
Tsuji
for everything
crossover
they're
with
worth.
plenty of Hey Girl. Okay.
This is so meta right now.
Hey, girl. What's up, girl? We got a girl over here. Look at that girl. She fine.
What's happening? It's like I'm in the game, you guys.
We got a girl who is also a girl.
Oh no, I'm a boy.
The bridges are.
It's a hot girl, Earl.
I mean, I've played one on stage though.
I'm sorry.
That's
I
what
didn't
I'm.
free you sooner.
That's what I'm talking about.
To apologize for, Jin.
And then Lucario says,
No response. Oh, you're gonna do no response.
"There was a no response."
No, I thought you were going to.
I didn't push it.
Oh, it just automatically went with X then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lucario wanted Ghost to say.
What is he after?
He wanted me to aid his conquest.
Wait, I should probably wait for this.
Offered me wealth, power.
For the dialogue.
Wives.
He thought you'd turn against your own people?
For that insult alone, I will kill him.
This is one of the. I just remember this is the one of the best rides. Look at that.
Yeah. I definitely have some of these like, y'all are just taking us past the prettiest sections of the island on the way to this lighthouse.
And I never come back here.
Yeah.
I never find this.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Where am I? Look, it's right there.
You're right. You're on the land bridge. You're on that little. It's literally the path that goes.
Have my full support.
Yeah.
But also like
Yuna's.
after this point, like we're just fast traveling everywhere. You know.
Yeah. I just never remember to
Brought order.
go back
And
here.
unified
Yeah,
all
this particular strip, this lovely isthmus, if you will. There's some geography terminology for you.
See, look at that
This
tree.
isthmus that's been created.
Spirit Grove Cemetery.
It has sat empty since my father died.
The past cannot hurt you, Jin.
Okay, Lucario says, okay. How does a non-binary... Okay, hold on. How does a non-binary samurai kill people? They, them. Did I say that correctly? I'm not sure if I said that correctly.
Do you smell that?
Burning wood.
Did you fart?
Body.
I farted. Did you smell that?
Bearded farms
Oh.
in the south.
They,
Never
them.
like this.
Oh,
They slash them?
they them.
They slash... Oh, okay. How does this
Without them, we won't survive the winter.
How does a non-binary samurai kill people? They slash them.
Hey!
Good one.
Ba-dum-bum.
Good one. That's a good one. And then Retro Danny asks, what other game do you foresee yourself voice acting besides Ghost of Tsushima?
All of them.
All of them. That's right.
All of them. Give us the jobs, everyone. We'd love to voice your games.
I am working on some that I can't talk about, but... Jesus, what?
We get
Jesus.
it. Telling you that you're doing the job wrong.
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do!
It's already Act.
You're almost at Act 2. Technically, you're on the cusp of Act 2. You poop.
In other words, yes, I will be in other games. But probably, well, it'll be hard to be another main character.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, like, what the possibilities are. Like, I mean, but also, like, you know,
Who knows?
people just like you, and you're incredible, so they want you in all the games.
But you know, this was very specifically samurai,
Yeah.
Japanese.
It's curious where I don't know. Also, like, I don't know if they're gonna want. I don't know if there is much mileage in our faces being in games, or as far as like other games besides Ghost, because we're kind. I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting conundrum. Predicament, because we're sort of, this technology is kind of, it's growing along with like our careers. I don't know if that makes sense, but like sort of this sort of level of facial capture and stuff for actors hasn't really been done I mean, obviously there's like Beyond Two Souls, and there's been certain games, obviously with like 12 Minutes that just came out. I don't know if that uses those A-list actors' faces as well, but I think it's definitely I don't know, an aspect about technology blending with storytelling that I think we'll just have to see what happens in the next few years. Because, you know, I feel like it's super awesome, and I feel, you know, like I would love to continue to be in games like this, and I think DICE would love to as well. You know, like I don't think any of us would be like, no, I've done this one and I'm done. Like I don't want to do any more of these. Like I don't think any of us are saying that. But yeah, just sort of, I think I'm excited about the future is really all I'm gonna say. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Oh, this guy. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, big blasty boy. Slow. Oh.
Dang it.
I spoke too soon.
I hate that. It's like, I did the smoke bomb. Can't you? There you go.
Yeah. I love how Lord Shimura is like not saying shit when you're saving his ass with the smoke bomb, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, that was dishonorable." You're welcome. You're welcome. You're not dead, Uncle. He is an ornery one.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, is he supposed to be the leader?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. That's why he's...
That's really satisfying too. It's like, oh, every time I kill one of those, I get one of those things.
Remember, we've forgotten what it's like to have to learn stances. What do you mean I can't do all of the moves already?
He deserves worse.
Oh, Alexis, yeah. We were acting with True Tran. How do you know True? I love this.
Oh,
this
yeah.
makes me so happy. True is fantastic. There were two cast members in Sumo that I had never worked with before. That was Albert Park and True. And I mean, I guess I haven't worked with other Earl either. Like, but we've been I don't know, we've streamed together. I don't know, like I was familiar with him even though we hadn't like work, but it was that thing of like, oh, True, I had never met before. I'd seen him obviously from the televisions and all of his amazing work, but I had never met him. Yeah. Oh, Monsterland. Yep. I've heard Monsterland is really good. I never watched Monsterland. But yeah, True was lovely. Yeah, it was such... That week in La Jolla was so lovely. It was a good birthday.
It was short.
It was too short. Like, also, it was that thing of like, I feel like we got like, it was like a tiny little morcelet of like, like it was just like,
Tell the Khan we're coming for him.
oh, this is the thing I remember. Oh, my childhood, my innocent childhood. Happiness awoke with me every morning. It was just like this. Nothing has changed. All white.
I'm glad you came, Yuna.
No, just went to check off for a second.
Pleasure to serve, my
And
We need more warriors like
we
you
get to.
following us.
Well, we don't know yet.
may have trouble.
Hopefully,
There was gonna be a reading.
there's supposed to be there's supposed to be a reading that was going to actually be online, which would have meant that everyone was going to be able to see it, and more people would have been able, we would have been able to get more eyes on the show, which is super exciting. We're not quite sure where that's gone because
I put down the Yarikawa rebellion.
just so many things are happening with the industry right now, in that theaters are still kind of figuring things out because they were kind of left to like
Yuna has great admiration for you.
go. And so I think the company that's producing the reading is currently trying to figure out scheduling or something. But it was supposed to be happening sometime this
With my brother.
month.
Yeah.
That was what I had originally heard, but
It's earlier
who
this month or
knows?
something.
Yeah, who knows what's gonna happen?
Knows. Okay. I think I'm almost done with the.
Oh.
After this.
Tattoo. I would absolutely do a horror character.
Horror.
One, because I would love to get to make all of the stupid decisions. Like, I would love to, like, get, you know, have to be either doing voiceover or mocap work where it's like, no, Earl, instead of hiding, you decide to walk down the stairs. Like, the noises are coming from, there's a killer inside the house. You're just going to sit there and get murdered. Okay. Like, I would just love to have to do all of the wrong options, or just having to record and do all of them. Like, the players decided that you pick up that, you know, piece of paper and then walk around a couple times and then you get murdered. Okay, great.
As honorable a samurai.
But yeah, I feel like a horror game would be lots of fun.
Recruit the peasants.
I feel like I've got a pretty good scream.
I will petition the shogun for reinforcements.
I'm not going to do it. Save Dice's ears because it's right there. But I feel like I could.
I have unsavory friends of my own. A pirate named Goro in Omugi Cove owes me a debt.
I mean, it's mainly if I could be, if I ended up being a character in Dead by Daylight, that would be amazing. But there are too many Koreans in Dead by Daylight already, so I can't. It's already a thing where I'm like, oh, that ship has sailed.
I cannot lose you again.
Listen to the woman.
Lord,
No.
we freed a Mongol prisoner here. A warrior monk. He wants to speak with you.
A warrior monk.
Warrior monk.
Who? What?
Who?
Who? Who could possibly be? Oh, what? Who's that?
Who's this?
Lord Sakai, my thanks to you.
We're both here.
We're both here, and we're both here.
Where do you serve?
We're both
See the temple.
Oh.
Our warrior monks rode south to fight the Mongols after we heard about
Komoda.
But our journey ended here.
Here.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
What happened?
What happened?
We were ambushed and taken captive.
Oh no.
Shoved into a covered pit.
Shoved into a covered pit.
So dark,
No
I couldn't see
food!
my hands in front of my face.
So dark!
Opened at first,
Jogon!
shouting. Then shouts turned to screams.
Screams!
No,
Poop. Burning
I
poop.
refused to submit. There were only 3 of us left when they took my brother.
Angel!
Angel. Guardian?
The Guardian?
I feel like I need to.
He's gone.
I'm sorry he's gone.
He was a great warrior.
He's great.
He's pretty good.
Better brother.
Even better, brother. I need to call my brother.
What's your name?
Norio.
Norio, my lord.
I like your name. We should be
Wanna
best
be friends? Hey,
I just lost a friend.
oh, tell me all about it, friend.
And you just
This is
lost
where
your
they
brother.
have us.
I did just lose my brother.
Fit 6 men.
I could be your brother.
I could be your
Walk
friend.
with me. Norio. I
Oh.
want to show you something.
I like where
rode
this
from
is
Toyotama.
going.
What
Yeah.
was he like?
Kushi Temple was spared, as were the healers of Akashima.
He's running
Please don't surprise. Why are you chasing me? No! I thought we were going to be friends.
This is how I friend.
I would say, it seems like you're trying to ditch me, sir.
Whoa, that's nice jump.
Yeah. That was a good jump, me.
Let's stop here.
So
There must be thousands of invaders.
Now that Lord Shimura
Yeah.
is here, he can lead us to victory. I hope you join our fight.
living in a hole or something.
It's like I've been inside a covered
See the
pit
temple.
for the last few weeks.
Have you been in a covered pit?
Support them. We will sweep the Mongols back into the ocean.
We will avenge your brother, Norio. All the monks who died.
And
I don't seek revenge,
oh,
but I will fight for peace.
sure,
I say that now.
sure.
I say that now. But there's a limit. You know, there's a limit.
Oh, it's a different side of Norio. Okay. Damn, that took a little bit longer than expected. I'm sorry
what time is it? What time is it?
9:30.
Oh, it's 9:30. Oh, dang.
Time flies when you're having fun. Oh god, what
I
voice
can
am I
introduce you
using?
to Hochi.
Hochi,
My
okay.
brother always said he's the greatest healer of us all.
Then I'll see you again in Nakashima.
This is how I feel.
That's pretty much all that happened the first time I met Dice. I like shook his hand, and then he just kept running around me in the studio, and it was just like, okay, man, hey, cool. And he's just like, this is just what I do,
Like a puppy.
and so I had to be like, all right, this is great. Nice to meet you too.
Okay.
Are we making the trip?
No.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
No, I'm gonna save it for next week.
Okay.
I might be there for 12 hours, so please
Oh,
visit me.
Are you planning on doing the whole?
Yeah, let's
all
do
one
it.
Go? All one go, full stretch.
Because I talked about it too much.
I know now everyone's and everyone's got anticipation.
Oh. But I'm definitely getting the Ghost Sands and the Jin armor.
Oh yeah, before you go for sure.
Poison?
You should.
I guess poison. I guess poison. I'm not a big. I'm okay without poison.
Yeah,
I'll
I
do
feel
poison.
like ringling bells have been. I've been doing the madness bells. Before that's
good.
been helpful.
Oh, okay.
But that's just a me thing because I'm like, how about you all just kill each other? Because y'all are doing psychological stuff. Two can play that game.
Oh, wow.
So it just makes me feel like a little more like, haha, take that, eagle. I've got powers too, you know.
I've got psychological powers too.
Yes. Did you see Karen's reply or Karen's tweet on Twitter? Because Lee Shorten was talking about how he plays Kazumasa, and she was like, "Oh, my lover," like, "Oh, hello,
my ex,"
or like my ex, or like something. I was like, "Yes, Karen, yes."
If you say so.
That's right, Karen. Anyways, we should probably finish the stream.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna go. Goodbye, everybody. Oh.
We're still here.
You want to just make this a part of the stream?
Do you want to come in and say hi, Willa?
I was almost like, what time is it? Is it the neighbors? Oh my god, it's late.
The neighbors are here, right?
I almost love your shirt.
What did you bring us?
What the heck?
I brought
all of this is ours.
This is
this a
leftover
cookie?
catering. It is peanut butter M&Ms cookies.
Oh my gosh, this is the best. Oh my god, there's so many cookies.
There's so many cookies. Any that you don't want, I'm taking it home.
Oh my gosh, can we? I was like, do we start giving away cookies?
Oh yeah, do the whole thing where it's cookie cats. They're really good too. I really like them.
Oh my god, this is the most random. I know this is hashtag blessed.
I wasn't getting all the text. So
Oh no, it's fine. I like could have checked if you were still streaming, but I thought it was more funnier this way.
This is so good.
very funny. I love your
Oh my
shirt.
God.
Can we see your?
Oh yeah.
It's my friend's game Fogs, PHOGS, with an exclamation point.
Fogs.
You can find it on Nintendo Switch and Steam.
And it's your friends?
Yeah, it's my friend's game.
Awesome.
It's,
Gosh, this is really good.
It's really good. Oh my god.
It's a random plug.
I don't know. I'm gonna clip
great.
this and send it to them.
Well, we got cookies to eat, y'all. Thanks for hanging out, though.